This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Broadcasting live from the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruscin and Zach Show. ESPN Arkansas presents Derek Ruskin.
Have we got a stadium? Yes. Have we got a college? Yes. Well, we can't support both. Tomorrow we start tearing down the college.
And Zach Arns.
Work. Hello, boys. Have a good night's rest. I missed you.
With DQ.
Just gonna go have fun. No one out there that I know of in the audience actively hates me.
Call or text the McClarty Daniel hotline 866-285-4005. With 6 locations in Springdale and Bentonville, a good deal is never far away. Ruskin and Zach.
But if they hate him, why do they listen?
Most common answer. I want to see what he'll say next.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Here we go on this Monday on Ruskin and Zach. Ready to roll on ESPN Arkansas on the Hit That Line Now app. Ruskin here. Zach is en route. He had a big powwow with the suits down there at the world headquarters. So he'll be here when he gets here. DQ is here.
Hi.
And DQ is not wearing a Kentucky sweatshirt today. So
no.
That it's too cruel. Too cruel.
Well, I started thinking about that jinx. Because I did wear an Arkansas sweater on Friday.
And look what happened. Okay.
I feel a little bad.
Do you have Mississippi State ready for this Friday?
I do have a Mississippi State sweater.
See, people thought they were helping. They are actually harming by criticizing your. You don't mess with a winning streak, and here you go. You know, folks, there are strange powers at play here. You can't mess with this stuff. And now, I imagine if someone was critical, they would encourage you to wear the Mississippi State on Friday. As they're the next ones up here on the schedule here for the Razorback baseball team, who has a week to not really do anything except academic stuff, and then get ready for this weekend. You know, there's always talk when they lose a series in early May or April. You know, sometimes they've lost a couple. When is it time to panic? Is it time to panic? Are you hitting the panic button? I don't even know what a panic button is in sports, but this always comes up here. And it's weird to me, you know, as someone who has followed this for most of the year. You know, I in my own little psychosis, I keep the book for all the league games. I've got it all. I've got it right here. So I have a little bit of an idea what's going on here. And to me, like, nothing really new stood out to me this weekend. We've known the offense was near the bottom of the league for weeks now, in spite of all these think pieces and expert radio interviews that were never concerned about the lineup. If you're never concerned about the lineup, why does it change every game? Of course there is. They don't know. If they're concerned, it's okay for us out here to be concerned. And that's that's what's going on there. I mean, they don't have a DH and they don't have a left fielder. Phil was talking about this earlier today. We're 49 games into this. They don't have a DH. Parker Rowland wore it a lot yesterday. I don't know why they put him in that position. He seems like a good enough person. But to put a guy out there that has a 1 hit in league play and is now 1 for 12 as the DH. I mean, listen, Dave was trying to try something there and it just didn't work out. Okay, fine, you move on. But but who do you put there? Who would you put there? It's not like there's some guy that, maybe they're not as deep as we thought they were from an offensive standpoint. But then, but again, some of these are not new problems. And this lineup or this offense has been throughout the year 9th, 10th, 11th in scoring runs. Today, they are 5th in the league in run differential in league games. They're plus 30. They've given up less than in 24 conference games. They are the only team in the league that has given up less than 100 runs. Only team that's given up, still, they're 24 games, they've given up less than 100 runs, the pitching staff. But they don't score a lot. We've known that. So I don't understand why we let people who just dropped in here a couple of weeks ago hijack the conversation. Oh, panic button. But this is what they are. This is 49 games in. Now, what's going on with the pitching? That's what's interesting. You know, the Gage Wood was really good. Got singled out quite a bit for praise from Dave Van Horn. And you see that happening there. And, you know, it seems like he maybe it certainly sounds like he's pushing for a starting spot, but what's going to happen to who's going to get left out here? And what's going on with McIntyre? McIntyre in a league play, his ERA is almost 6. It's 5.5. But they are closing the season with two teams that are as good and might just be better than them. I know that's hard to believe because all you've been told for 3 months is this is the best team in college baseball, bar none. It's not close. Maybe Kentucky's better than them. And we'll find out in June if they've got the chops to go back to the Supers and make their first College World Series. We'll find out. But A&M's coming up too, and, you know. But I don't understand, and Zach is frantically. He's arrived. He is plugging in.
Right.
You let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right.
According to the morning show, it was the stadium, which was the reason that they lost.
The stadium?
Yes, and quoting Tommy Kraft, they get to play on a real field the rest of the way. So it was clearly the
the artificial surface was the reason?
That was the reason that they
What
lost.
a lame excuse that is. Holy Lord. Really?
It's flimsy, but yeah.
What does that have to do with the pitching? The mound is dirt. The rest of the field's rubber. The mound is dirt, though.
Hear me out on this.
Yeah.
They're not very good on the road.
Maybe they're not.
Okay, and
They're 6-6.
also, if you dug into the numbers, Kentucky's actually pretty good. They've been very good at home, neutral site. They played a lot of baseball at a very high level. Kentucky's pretty good.
Kentucky's 14-4 on the road. 14-4.
Here is what concerned me about, you know, on Friday, I guessed what happens if Hagen Smith loses. How do they react psychologically? Well, okay, right now we're getting into that cop situation where he's what you got. You know, is the rest of it good enough? And you know what? 3 games over a weekend in Kentucky isn't enough to draw a conclusion, but Kentucky's pretty good. Arkansas is a flawed team. They are not perfect. They are not invincible. They are not invulnerable. They have some issues. The field had nothing to do with it. I'm fairly confident the field had zero to do with it. That's fan talk.
How about the fact that through 49 games in, they don't have a left fielder or a DH yet?
Also,
you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
The offense has been an issue. And Dave's going to have to, at some point, make a decision. Do we take the guy that can hit, and we lack a little defense, or are we going to play defense?
Well, that's the rub, right?
Yeah.
Because I mean, all we hear about is singing the praises of how, like today at the Waters Club, he said that like they have, like everybody else has double the amount of errors that they have this year in the league or something like that. So it is a point of pride for them. You got to be able to field it and do all that stuff. But at the same time, I mean, yes, defense is very important, but I mean, we're still determining the winner by who scores the most runs, if I'm not mistaken there. So it's a tricky spot.
I would they've got some problems, but I don't think that they're in any, you know, if they play the game up here at Baum, maybe it's, you know, Arkansas takes 2 out of 3. But I think this is certain. Past Hagen Smith.
Well, then the field has something to do with it.
Well, the field, of course. The stadium.
So bad.
The service had a whole lot to do with it. The fact that, now, correct me if I'm wrong, but when the ball is pitched to the plate, the ball does not touch the ground. Yeah. So still the swing and miss is an element that is a problem. I don't know. I'm not, is it much ado about nothing? No, because that's one of the best teams in the country. And, you know, past Hagen Smith, I don't know what they're going to do. Is it a blip? Is it normal baseball issues? I don't know.
To me, I think Tiger just had a bad weekend.
Okay.
I don't worry about him. Molina's the one that's intriguing to me because he wasn't good, then he got hurt, and then he wasn't good again. And so now, like, if I'm sorry, and the other thing that concerns me is, you know, McIntyre wasn't wasn't great yesterday either. And he's had some wobbly moments lately. So those are the things I'm looking at. But they love Gage Wood.
But
They love it.
field.
No, it was clearly the playing surface had
Clearly,
everything to do with it.
had
Yeah.
everything to do with it.
That's right. Well, luckily they're playing on good old American grass
That's
coming up
right.
the rest
Kentucky
of the way.
bluegrass,
My
baby.
God.
Oh, that'll fix them.
Thank the Lord. All right, 866-285-4005 here on the McClarty Daniel hotline is how you can reach out to us. And, yeah, let's get into it. Now, they have won 6 series this year. So let's not lose sight of all of that stuff. And they're still in a very good spot from a resume standpoint. But the short term, people are, I guess, panicking. I don't know. How do you feel? We'll be right back.
Texting enrolls you into recurring automated text messages. Consent not required to purchase. Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Haven't seen you around the gym for a while.
Yeah, I've really fallen off. Since I turned 40, I just don't get the results I used to get.
Could be lower testosterone.
Lower T.
Yeah, I went through it a while back. Once you hit 40, your body has less free testosterone. I got Nugenix Total T, and it's made a huge difference for me.
I've seen that ad on TV. Is it for real?
Oh, yeah. The key ingredient is something called Tesnor, which helps boost free and total testosterone levels to help you trim up and stay lean.
And it's made a difference for you?
Man, I feel like I'm in my 20s again, at work, in the gym, and in the bedroom.
Are they still giving out complimentary bottles for people to try it for themselves?
Yeah, you just need to send them a text.
Text BIKE to 321-321 right now for your complimentary bottle of Nugenix Total T, the #1 selling testosterone booster at GNC. Plus, text now and we'll include a bottle of Nugenix Thermo, our most powerful fat incinerator ever, to help you get back into shape fast. Absolutely free. Text BIKE to 321-321. That's BIKE to 321-321.
It's Ruscin and Zach.
Give me the hog truck.
Evan Cohen here from Unsportsmanlike on ESPN Radio for True Green. Are you ready to elevate your lawn game without breaking the bank? True Green has been the trusted choice for over 2 million homeowners for over 50 years. Visit TrueGreen.com and discover the easiest and affordable way to achieve a pro-level lawn guaranteed. Plus, enjoy True Green's verified price matching, ensuring you get the best lawn for the best price. Visit TrueGreen.com and transform your lawn effortlessly. That's TrueGreen.com. Your dream lawn is just around the corner.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. You need the Lindbergh team, home of Arkansas's only instant offer program. Get a cash offer on your home in only 72 hours. Lindbergh Real Estate Group is the #1 team in Arkansas with over $1 billion sold and voted best of the best 10 years in a row, serving all of Northwest Arkansas, Missouri, and now the River Valley. Find out more at lindberghteam.com. LIMBIRD.
Mother's Day is not complete without Richard's Country Meat Market. Whether you're cooking up an inspired new recipe or mom's favorite family dish, visit Richard's Country Meat Market for the best meats in town with upper choice and prime beef. Tender, juicy, and the most flavorful fillets, chicken breast, prime rib, perfectly flavored gourmet burgers, and fresh kebabs on the grill. Don't worry about the sides or dessert. Richards has you covered with their home-style recipes. Serve mom only the best from Richard's Country Meat Market in Fayetteville.
Attention homeowners, storms are firing up quickly and widespread damage means thousands are reaching out for the right roofing company. Don't wait. Get on the schedule with Shamrock Roofing and Construction now for quality and peace of mind. One call does it all. Shamrock Roofing and Construction, call 479-319-5100. Need new roof? Shamrock Roofing and Construction can have you covered right now for as low as $139.99 with approved credit. For quality and peace of mind, one call does it all. Shamrock Roofing and Construction, call 479-319-5100.
Hey, Hog fans, this is Matt.
This is Elizabeth.
And this is the reigning champion of my own conference, Robert.
You do realize that's not a thing.
Well, I did receive a plaque commemorating that accomplishment.
Yeah, and I was elected the president of Mars. Anyway, Hog fans, it's that time again.
It's baseball season. And Hog fans, the Stadium Shop has everything you need for Razorback baseball.
From t-shirts, sweatshirts, man cave stuff, and even a Razorback original, the Bases Loaded beer hats.
Plus, ladies, as well as a restocked women's section, we have the Bases Loaded beer Stein boppers.
Yeah, it's kind of like those old-time space alien antennas, you know.
Yeah, well, not really.
So when you're in Fayetteville, stop by the store at 989 South Razorback Road, next door to Baum Walker Stadium, or you can shop us on them WW Interweb Face Cram, you get it, Matthew.
Dad, do you mean the website?
Yeah.
Which is shoponrazorback.com. That's shoponrazorback.com.
Or call us at 479 Stadium. That's 479-782-3486.
As always,
Go Hogs.
Are you ready to upgrade your ride? Head on over to McClarty Daniel Country. McClarty Daniel has over 1,000 used cars to choose from, so you're sure to find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. With 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale, you're never too far away from a great deal. But that's not all. If you're looking for something brand new, they've got you covered there too, with a great selection of new cars available for you to upgrade to. So what are you waiting for? Come on down to McClarty Daniel and drive away in the car of your dreams. Online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Okay, listen up, guys. We can't turn back the clock, but we certainly can make it look like you did. Smooth out those pesky wrinkles, say goodbye to looking tired, and hello to looking refreshed at Boxy Aesthetics in Rogers. With the right treatment, you'll be looking and feeling younger in no time. Visit us today and let's redefine what it means to look our age. Visit BoxyNWA.com to get started. That's Boxy as in B for vibrant, OXYNWA.com.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with Penny Malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
ESPN 99.5. Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel Hotline, 866-285-4005. Live across Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach.
The news is brought to you by the Good Chair because I had to have a place to sit. Get Good Chair only at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Joe Bonamassa sucks, and you want a seat. The Good Chair baseball team dropped 2 of 3 over the weekend to number 8 Kentucky to fall to 40-9 on the year. No midweek games this week.
Shameful.
Thank God.
40-9.
They'll host Mississippi State this weekend. Hey, Cardinals fans, top 2 prospects in your organization are in Northwest Arkansas this week. Watson Chappell's Tink Hence, one-time Razorback commitment.
Oh, yeah.
Is pitching, I think pitching tomorrow.
And
What's
then
his name? Tink Hence.
Tink?
Tink.
If we clap our hands, does he come back to life?
I don't have any information.
Peter
on
Pan reference.
Takoa Roby, who is number 2, will pitch for the Cardinals later this week. So FYI, if you're in
how soon can they get to the big club? Because they're a mess.
They're an abomination. For you immaculate grid players, if you haven't done the grid today, you can use Bubba Carpenter.
What is the remind people?
The Immaculate,
I know what you're talking about.
The Immaculate Grid is a baseball game. It's, I think, ImmaculateGrid.com, in which they will. It's 9 spaces, and they'll have like today's had like Boston Red. You have to name a player that played for the Boston Red Sox and the White Sox, and the Colorado Rockies are in there, and it says only played for the Rockies. Bubba Carpenter only played for the Rockies, and you get a very high score for putting Bubba in there. So if you haven't done it yet, there's a free square for you.
Wow, look at that.
Yep. Your Ruscin and Zach X-Pulse brought to you by our good friends, the Unlimited Heat and Air in Springdale, 479-225-8809 for all of your heat and air needs. I asked Derek during the break on the drive up here, if Eddie Vedder added explicit language into a Pearl Jam song, would you know?
Well, there is a dirty word in Jeremy.
There is.
That sometimes they left on the radio when I was younger that I couldn't believe they missed it.
There's dirty word in Even Flow, too. Yeah. And I have the explicit version on my phone, and I listened to it on the way up over and over again. Couldn't find it.
Yeah.
Have absolutely no idea. DQ, Razorback baseball team lost 2 of 3 in Lexington. Are these normal baseball issues, or are you concerned?
No, it's fine.
67.3% of you say these are normal. baseball issues.
You know, don't hit whatever this panic button is people are talking about.
DQ, have you ever used a hotel gym?
No.
I have, actually.
58% of you say you have.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at people being healthy.
Well, I have a buddy of mine that manages a hotel, and he's like, I don't know why we have this thing. No one ever uses it. That's a great poll question. Thank you. DQ, if you were asked, could you perform exit row duties?
No, I wouldn't want to.
That's not what I asked. I said, could you perform exit row duties?
I don't think I'd be able to stay calm.
75.7% of you said yes, you
I've
could.
saved a drowning child before. My stock answer is I'll take the leg room, and if we need an emergency, I'll figure it out.
Okay,
that's my answer.
DQ,
but I'm getting out of here, and so is everybody else.
Before humanity explores artificial intelligence, should we do something about natural stupidity?
Yes.
93.8% of you said yes.
Good question.
DQ sends in a poll question today, so I can't ask you. Derek, if you ask someone where they bought something, do you actually have any intention of buying it?
Sometimes, yes.
You're going yes. 62.3% of you said no. Those are your Ruscin and Zach X polls brought to you by Unlimited Heat and Air in Springdale. 479-225-8809.
Yeah, I was looking for some pants over the weekend, and
boy, if I am time for every time I had to find my pants.
I am obsessed with not paying full price for these ABC pants. Like, I'm going to find a deal, and I did. It wasn't at the first place I looked because they didn't have the right length. They'd be capris on me. But the second place, I got 2 pair for way under what 1 pair of those things cost, and I'm very happy.
And I'm the bad guy for trying to eat for under $15.
No, you're not.
Okay.
We give you a hard time about that. But
I'm working on it.
By the way, we finished each other's sandwiches in here. Sandwiches. That's the lyric in
That's
the
on
song.
Frozen.
That's in Frozen. Yeah, we finished each other's sentences in here. It's like when I'm at home. We have the same brain, and then I get here, and we also have the same brain because you were trying to come up with somebody that someone looks like, and I said the Lennon sisters, and you're like, yeah, them.
No, Andrews.
The Andrews sisters, some group from the 40s that sing the Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy. Anyway, of all the things to come up with,
now,
so bizarre.
We did have an event over the weekend, and I'm a little pissed at DQ because she sent me a text early on Saturday morning that said Happy Nerd Day.
May the 4th.
It was May the 4th. The kid and I went to go see the Phantom Menace, and I will tell you, DQ, we were not the most dressed up in the theater.
I bet people were really dressed up.
Theater
got into it.
Theater was packed.
I bet.
Packed.
Now, is this the Jar Jar Binks movie?
Yes, Phantom Menace, and it was great. It was on the big screen. It was awesome.
Which one is it?
It's the first one.
I saw
So
that.
like number 1.
Episode 1.
So the 4th one that came out.
No. First episode, 4th made.
Yes. Directed by George Lucas.
In the chronology,
It's number 1.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
I saw that on the big screen too, many years ago.
Found out there's a new Star Wars series coming up in June. Kid and I got very excited about
What,
that.
on Plus?
On Disney Plus,
All right,
yes.
cool.
Called The Acolyte. Very excited about that. Also found out that Chewbacca has a last name. Did not know that.
Whoa.
Chewbacca has a last name.
What is it?
Well, that's where we have some disagreement. So, all right. We're sitting there. Kid and I got there about
Let your nerd flag fly,
yeah,
man.
well, trust me. I'm about to let all the nerd out. We're sitting in the last row. We have seats up against the wall, back of the theater. We can see everything. It's terrific. Theater, we get there about 30 minutes early because we like to watch the previews and the trivia and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Theater starts to
Maria
fill up.
Menounos still on there?
No.
Oh, damn it.
Theater's filling up. And we see people coming in costume, which was kind of fun. There was an Obi-Wan Kenobi. There was a Kylo Ren.
Old Ben.
And then instead of the previews that you get on the screen, there's a woman down in the front dressed up like Princess Leia with the big cinnamon buns on her ears, asking trivia questions.
Oh no.
It was the greatest night. It may be the greatest night of my life. I have never had more fun in my life.
So this is where you learned that
Chewbacca has
a last name.
She asked what was Chewbacca's last name, and the person in the front row knew the answer and said it, and we didn't get to hear the answer.
No, wait. Okay.
So we're still in the dark as to what Chewie's last name is, but we were pretty excited to hear that he has one.
Yeah.
Yes. Text out of the 479, episode 1, where the midichlorians were introduced. That's correct. where we learned about the Force.
I saw that they were showing, of course, all those movies on Saturday, and I happened to flip over at one of my favorite parts in the first movie, which is the 4th episode, which is when you get a whiny Luke wanting to go, telling his Uncle Owen he wants to go get some power converters or whatever it is.
Right.
I don't know why I like that part, but I like that part for some reason because they ended up, they picked that one droid that blew up on him, and then they ended up getting R2-D2, which worked out pretty well, I would say.
I have to ask because if you went to the 7 p.m. showing in Fayetteville at the big Theaterplex, you had they had a lightsaber that I had never seen before. It was an actual light up. I mean, he hit it and it went.
Oh,
I got to know where he got it because I will buy 18 of those.
Okay.
They were having lightsaber fights out in the lobby. It was
my God.
terrific.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine
awesome. What?
Okay. Can I ask a question
Fire
that
away.
may seem mean?
Fire away.
You are mean.
What was the men to women ratio that was at this event?
I'm glad you asked that.
Besides Mackenzie and the person asking the trivia question.
It was probably 55-45.
Wow.
My entire row went guy, girl, guy, girl, guy, girl, guy, girl.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, there were women in there.
Wow.
Yes.
Women were in there. Graham is claiming that Chewbacca's last name is Richardson.
No.
That's funny. Oh, man.
The best part was on the way out. Like everybody's, we've all seen this movie. You can tell everybody's seen the movie 100 times.
Yes.
We have.
No first timers?
No.
How many of you are seeing this for the first time? Oh, okay. All
Now,
right.
if you go to the Rocky Horror Picture Show, they call you a virgin when you go, "You're a virgin!" No, that didn't happen.
I've never seen that.
You've never seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show?
No, those people frighten me. I'm terrified of those people.
Whatever.
I am.
The best part was the 4-person lightsaber fight in the parking lot of the Malco on the way out. It was terrific.
God, I got to see this somewhere.
It was wonderful.
Man.
Jamie in Fayetteville claims that it's on Wikipedia.
Wait, he's got his own pedia?
Wikipedia? Absolutely.
Chewbacca Richardson. Oh, man.
Anyway, we had a good time.
Well, that's good. That's all that matters. And I saw that over at Arvest, they got in the spirit.
Yeah,
they had people,
absolutely.
Stormtroopers and everything.
Yeah, Kins had her
That was
helmet
cool.
on. It was
Uncle Owen, I want to get some power converters.
See, Luke wasn't around yet.
That's good. Right.
These were these were the good old days.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever happened to that kid who played
Which
Anakin?
one?
Is he still around?
Oh, yeah.
He's not on drugs or anything?
Well, I think he got arrested.
What's his name? Christensen?
Yeah, last name Christensen's his last name.
Well, apparently, I read this over the weekend. Apparently, people for, the first 10 years after he was Anakin, people hated him.
Yes.
Because they could not separate Hayden Christensen.
Right.
They could not separate the fact between this actor and Anakin. But now people love him. He went to the first Star Wars event ever,
These
like
things
2
all
years
take a
ago.
turn. Now the kid and I are sitting there, and I love that she's starting to get older and realize things and grow up. But there's parts of her life I would like for her to just stay a little girl. There's a part in the movie where Anakin meets Padme, who's Natalie Portman, for the first time, and Kinsey looks me dead in the eye and she goes, "He's 9, she's 14. That's weird." I'm like, "Yeah." Because eventually, they have twins. If you don't know the story, you get Luke and Leia out of that.
Right. Yes.
So Uncle Owen. Well, no, he's crispy now, so we don't have to worry.
There is there's a documentary on the Star Wars Christmas special.
There is.
I got to see this. Where is this available? I love that.
I think it's on Vice, if I'm not mistaken.
Do I have that?
Yeah.
Probably not.
No, but
I love that.
I don't care if you don't celebrate. We do. It was awesome.
I do, but I mean they should have went all in on this. They should have shown the holiday special. They should have shown that Donnie and Marie thing where they're singing "Get Ready," which is my favorite clip.
Those are also trademarked. I love the way they do it. They only show one a year. Usually at Christmas, we'll get one in IMAX. I've seen like Return of the Jedi and Empire. in IMAX. Which
do you think the biggest regret of George Lucas's life is that somebody found a tape of the holiday special and it exists now?
I don't think George Lucas cares anymore.
Well, he's like a gazillionaire. He sold out to Disney, and that's the end of it.
Also, the Jim from The Office Space wrote a movie. It's got Ryan Gosling in it. It's an animated movie. One of these Pixar deals.
Oh, yeah.
It looks good. Yeah, it looks good.
Is that it? What's it called? It's got 2 letters.
Yeah, IF, imaginary friend.
Oh, yeah, if. Yeah,
we
IF,
do.
yeah.
Like, Kid and I'll do this thing. Is they're showing the previews. Like, we'll be like, no, yes,
yeah,
no,
I
yes.
think everyone does that.
Oh, yeah,
The only
everybody
one
does
that we were like, yes, was If.
It looks cute.
If looks good. This Fall Guy looks like a fun little romp.
Really?
Is it any good? Does
That
anybody
one
know?
didn't seem very good to
It
me.
won the weekend. It looks like a fun deal. And I got to tell you, I will admit this with no embarrassment at all. I watched Toasted last night, the Pop-Tart movie.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. There's a lot of quick, witty jokes in there. And, I mean, this isn't Citizen Kane here, all right? It's a movie about a breakfast pastry, all right? So don't expect, the highest of high comedy, but it's fun. It's all right.
We had a big movie weekend
last
night on Sunday nights when I have her. We make dinner and then we sit down. And we watch a movie. Last night we watched Hoosiers. She'd never seen Hoosiers before.
Norman Dale.
So the whole movie, I'm like, you're Ollie. You're Ollie. You are Ollie.
Yeah.
And she wasn't real happy with me till Ollie hit the 2 big free throws.
Yeah, granny style.
Yeah, to seal it. But then she was cool with Ollie.
Yeah.
So, big weekend for us.
Yeah. And then they put Ollie on that kid's shoulders and he measures the rim at Hinkle Fieldhouse.
Same as back in Hickory.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. All right. Well, that's good. That's a good
Nerd Prom was
good
great.
weekend.
Thank you. And
Very
DQ, I
good.
did not appreciate your text. I felt it was very condescending.
Well, Ty was condescending too. And why it ended up there in that group text instead of the one that's just us 3.
Oh.
What happened there?
I don't know. I think I messed up.
You did that?
And thanks. You invited him in?
Oh,
Sorry.
wow. Wow. Look at that.
Thanks a lot.
All right. Clardy Daniel hotline 866-285-4005. What?
We on the stream?
Yeah, we're on TV.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, what's up?
Yeah, we're on TV.
Sorry, I got here.
Hi, Mama. I'm on TV. My parents watch this,
Why?
I really don't know. I really
Dollar
don't
General,
know.
Great Value Bob Ross.
It's weird, man. Like I like to go down there, and by the way, they've fixed the towel situation. I've been told to.
Okay. Did they fix the internet situation?
I don't know about that, but they fixed the towel situation. So once again,
getting called out.
Again, proving my lifelong theory that the squeaky wheel gets the grease. So that's what happened there. But no, then they were. So they have, it's what is there like 20,000 people there? Like you see the same people all the time, right?
Yes.
So at lunch yesterday, they see a guy they know that listens to the show. What up, Bob? And they were like, well, we got towels. And Bob knew instantly what they were talking about. And they had a little inside laugh about that while everybody else in the restaurant was like, what are you talking about towels? Who cares? What are you talking about? Anyway, but yeah, that's what happened there. There are a lot of people commenting on the Brady roast from last night and what happened there. And apparently our friend, and I say our friend because we were sitting about 15 feet from her. I think that's a friend, right?
Sure.
Nikki Glazer?
Yeah.
She killed it last night. She absolutely crushed it last night. And there are also people who are like, didn't know you could make jokes like that anymore. Like they really went for it on some of this stuff.
Okay.
Your reply that you always say, well, you can't say that. Well, they were saying a lot of stuff that apparently can't say anymore, and nobody cared. So
I heard he got. I didn't watch it, but I heard he got testy about the Robert Kraft joke.
He didn't like the massage jokes. That's the one time he stepped in and then was like, "All right, knock it off."
He was cool with Giselle catching a couple strays, but not the Robert Kraft jokes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nikki made a joke where
I've seen Nikki make jokes that made me go.
Well, this one, I think the only one I can share was, look at Tom Brady. He's got 7 rings. Well, 8. Giselle gave you one back. So that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She was awesome. And, it was a good time. And Robert Kraft and Bill Belichick did a shot together at one point.
Wow.
Yeah. Kevin Hart was, kind of MC in this whole deal.
Okay.
So it was a good time.
Chewbacca's last name is Chiktaba. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Chewbacca Chiktaba.
Right. He's also got a son.
Oh, he does.
Lamboiru or something.
Well, yeah, we saw the whole family there when nobody spoke for 20 minutes on the holiday special. I remember that. So, yeah. Well, that makes sense. I mean, you wouldn't expect Chewbacca to not have a family.
If he was smart, he probably would have stayed away from the female Wookiees and just led his life.
Right. Just be the co-pilot of the Millennium Falcon forever. Right. Oh, man. But yeah, that was a lot. There was a lot of people. Netflix is doing this live stuff now, and apparently it's going pretty well. Like, people are watching it, and it's not like the one thing you can't have when you're new to like the live broadcasting is you can't have like the whole thing like crap out.
Right.
And apparently people are watching it and it's like working and stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's not riddled with technical issues, I guess. So that's good, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. Oh, and Kraft asked Putin for his ring back. Putin has one of his Super Bowl rings. No, he wasn't there. But he's like, if Putin's watching this, give him my bleeping ring back, will you? So yeah, it was a fun time. Some Aaron Hernandez jokes that were in there that were, it's a good roast joke when the crowd doesn't laugh. They go, oh, like that's what you're looking for, right? Yeah. Like you're not looking for laughs, you're looking for shock, and they did that last night. So that's good. I like the roast, and I like that they're gonna do them live now, versus taped and prepackaged and sanitized.
I don't like that.
No. We want the live stuff. We want the real deal. That's what we want. All right. Yes, Graham and Prairie Grove on the McClarty hotline pointing out the Hernandez jokes killed. Thank you.
That's not bad.
Killed twice.
Oh, I got something for you.
Okay. Can you save it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
This isn't. I'll play them during the break.
Okay.
I got to put them in the system.
All right. 866-285-4005 McClarty Daniel hotline. Ruscin and Zach here on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. Stay with us.
The tailgating scene on a perfect fall day in the natural state. Calling the Hogs with 75,000 plus as the Razorbacks run through the A. And all the things you love about football game days are near. Football season tickets are now on sale for marquee matchups against Tennessee, LSU, Ole Miss, and longtime rival and new SEC foe, Texas.
Slant, caught, touchdown, Arkansas.
Experience game day on the hill and secure your seat and tailgating space by visiting ArkansasRazorbacks.com or by calling the Hogs at 800-982-HOGS.
It's a good day to be in Arkansas. You know why? The Lotto jackpot is now more than $1.5 million. And the best part? The winning ticket can only be sold in Arkansas. Maybe today. Maybe even to you. Can you imagine? There's a jackpot drawing every Wednesday and Saturday night. So your next chance to win is coming up very soon. Try Lotto today for only $2 per play. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Pay attention. This happens fast. You're on the forklift in your warehouse when it breaks down. You call Medley Equipment Company. Talk to Debbie.
Hello.
Debbie tells you they'll get you moving again. Debbie talks to a service tech.
Yep, I can do it.
Tech says when they can be there. That nice Debbie lady calls you back.
Hello.
Saying your forklift will be fixed in a few hours. Nice. Pretty fast, right? We're just trying to keep up because Medley keeps you moving.
I'm Branch Manager Bo Tommy. Visit medley.com or come see us at 2150 Ford Avenue, Springdale, Arkansas.
Get ready to roll this season with huge savings during New Holland's Ready to Roll sales event. Going on now at WT Equipment. Right now, get 0% financing, up to 48 months on hay tools, 60 months on mid-range tractors, and 72 months on compacts. Or choose cash back and save thousands. Whether you need consistent strength and efficiency for your daily grind or an upgrade for the weekend chores, WT has the machines you need with the deals you want. Subject to credit approval, standard term conditions and restrictions apply. Down payment may be required. WT Equipment, your partner in progress.
Lindsay and Associates are celebrating their 50th year in the real estate business and are the leading real estate company in Northwest Arkansas. Whether you're listing, selling, or leasing, Lindsay and Associates can handle all your real estate needs. With over 200 professionally trained agents and 3 convenient locations in Fayetteville, Rogers, and Bentonville, Lindsay and Associates is a winning choice. Go to lindsay.com to search all the current real estate inventory. At Lindsay and Associates, we bring great neighbors together.
Are you ready to upgrade your ride? Head on over to McClarty Daniel Country. McClarty Daniel has over 1,000 used cars to choose from, so you're sure to find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. With 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale, you're never too far away from a great deal. But that's not all. If you're looking for something brand new, they've got you covered there too, with a great selection of new cars available for you to upgrade to. So what are you waiting for? Come on down to McClarty Daniel and drive away in the car of your dreams. Online at McClartyDaniel.com.
This is the absolute worst time of the year to be dealing with joint pain. You can't do the outdoor stuff you love. For me, it's golf. It may be hiking, fishing, jogging, or biking for you. Hey, it's Tommy Kraft. Listen, don't go through the summer missing out on life. Call QC Kinetics now and find out how they can use biologics from your own body to give new life to your aching joints, whether it's your knees, your hip, your back, your shoulder. QC's regenerative medicine protocols can restore and repair that damaged tissue. No surgery, no drugs, no downtime. This is the future of medicine. Tens of thousands of QC Kinetic patients around the country are living their best life this year because they made the call to QC Kinetics. 479-999-1234 is their number. 479-999-1234 for your free consultation. 479-999-1234. It's revolutionary treatments for joint pain, and they're here now in Northwest Arkansas. 479-999-1234 for QC Kinetics.
Jersey Mike's, locally owned and operated in Rogers, Bentonville, Fayetteville, and Springdale, believes in the value of ingredients, premium meats, the freshest vegetables, and delectable bread baked throughout the day. And then there's the juice that elevates your sandwich to the highest level. You'll taste the difference in every bite. Jersey Mike's subs are perfect for catering the office or your next tailgate party. Their cookie and brownie trays are the perfect finale to any type of gathering. Fresh baked daily, right there in the store. Jersey Mike's, the best submarine sandwich on the planet. Always.
Hey there, I hope you're off to a great Monday. I'm meteorologist Majestic Store with your 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. We'll look for partly sunny skies this afternoon, and warm afternoon highs will rise into the upper 70s, preparing you for a stormy night, though. We could see a few isolated strong to severe thunderstorms after dinner time, and then a line of thunderstorms move in after midnight. All modes of severe weather will be possible. Make sure you do have your weather alerts turned on. I'm meteorologist Majestic Store with your 4029 Get Ready Weather.
ESPN 99.5. We don't read the headlines, we make the headlines. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
All right, we're back here on the ESPN Arkansas. They hit that line now, app 18 in front of the hour here on Ruscin and Zach. Hey, I heard a bird chirping above my head over here.
We're running a regular zoo up in the attic.
And I heard the squirrel. So I don't know what's going on here.
Technically, it's a sanctuary.
I don't know what's going on.
There are multiple animals in the ceiling.
Apparently.
But
I thought the animals didn't like each other.
Well, that squirrel, I mean, he doesn't care now. I mean, he'll look you dead in the eye. And like,
I definitely heard him.
I'm going into your attic. There's nothing you can do about it.
I just wait for the day he descends through one of the tiles onto me.
There's a gap where, I mean, all he has to do is walk in.
I contract rabies and start foaming at the mouth.
You contract rabies for him walking in. He has to bite you.
Well, what if he does? And he's panicked. He's scared. He's falling out of the ceiling. He just starts biting and clawing stuff. Yeah, but I don't want to be Old Yeller. I mean, come on.
He wouldn't be Old Yeller.
Or Meredith. We'd have to have a fun run to cure rabies. You know what I mean?
Sorry, that took a second. That was nice.
Thank you. Good. Yeah.
Make this check out to science.
Yes, that's right. We have large checks. We can make them out to science in here. There you go.
All right. Oh, boy.
Yeah. All right. Here's someone wanting you to shoot the squirrel.
Well, we have a gun.
I don't think you're allowed to say that out loud.
Well, DQ brought her
a BB gun.
Daisy Red Rifle. One day she walked in armed, and we've been practicing. I feel like we're getting better with the gun.
I know. I know.
What? We've been practicing.
I don't think we should say
I don't think
that.
you can talk about that either.
Why not?
I don't know.
Did anybody get hurt? No.
Not yet.
Well, I'm very cautious when we shoot.
Kind of.
When we
that broke the skin.
No. DQ is always to my back and to the right.
Like
Always
wearing ear protection.
No, it doesn't make a sound. It just makes it. And then you should really, after we fire said weapon, you should really see the scramble to go
find the BB so we can put it back in the wall.
Oh Lord. Yeah, be careful loading those things. You know, they get all over.
They get all over.
Careful.
They sure do.
Right. That's all I know about all that stuff.
We're gonna get. I found one today. We're only two. We're down 2.
Yeah.
So we're gonna need you to move your desk. We gotta get under there.
We need a metal detector of some sort in here.
That's a great. Who's got a metal detector?
Or a big magnet.
No, because I'd be afraid what we would attract. There would be staples and paper clips and things coming flying at us. I think that would be a bad idea.
Are we still metal detecting? Like, are those guys on the beach combing? They're still doing that?
I watched a TikTok last night with a guy who shut up. I had a very fulfilling weekend. He was metal detecting around an 18th century brothel.
Oh,
that had been long since burned and buried. He found all kinds of stuff, whiskey bottles and other stuff, coin purses. It was great.
Yeah.
2 minutes of exploring.
Wow. Pretty good.
I thought so.
You were on the talk, so.
Yeah, absolutely. What?
All this stuff going on.
Yeah,
Let's see here. I have other stuff, but it doesn't interest me right now.
If Evan M says we have a gun, doesn't get it recorded and added, it won't.
No, Zach said it, so it doesn't get. Let me understand. Let me explain to you how the game is played.
Never have.
Game is played is there's one of us that's infallible, and then the other two are whatever we say gets turned into something we didn't say.
You're not infallible.
No, we are. No, you are.
I don't think so.
That's what you are.
God, that was boring.
That's still the best one.
We are racking them up. I got to be honest.
Can we do a whole show? See, I'm concerned about this, and I'll tell you why.
Why?
I watched the deal on Sunday morning yesterday. So Randy Travis, the singer, Randy Travis.
Oh yeah.
Had this terrible stroke like 10 years ago and can't sing anymore. Has limited speech, all that stuff. They have made a Randy Travis song with AI. It's him singing.
No.
They've done it.
No.
And I heard it, and it's pretty darn good. But they're having problems making the second song. And the first song is only 2 minutes and 40 seconds. So I think as far as recreating 4 hours of AI Ruscin and Zach, I think we're a ways off. I think we're okay. We can't. It's so bizarre. They had this other guy that would record some of the gaps and stuff. So they record a track. They put it on a computer, and they literally click a button that says the Randy Travis button, and then it spits it out, and it's Randy Travis singing. It's the craziest thing I've seen. Never seen anything like it. Isn't that nuts? We can do anything now. But only 2 minutes and 40 seconds at a time.
Skeeter's text in. Did you say the game?
Oh, you guys.
You can't be mad at Skeeter, though.
No, you can't.
Because
he is
hurt.
He is injured.
Wait a minute. Where is this rule?
Well,
sorry. The way he is hurt, I can't be mad at him.
Yeah.
Oh, so he gets a free pass now.
Yeah.
For a little bit.
Yeah.
For a little bit.
Okay. Till football season.
Until the borderline rivalry when Missouri wins again. Probably.
Hey.
What? Hey. What?
What? We all have to have hope.
They've never won up there. I don't think that's true. Is that true?
No, they've won up there.
I think they did. Somebody on the internet yesterday said they never won up there.
They've won up there. They don't win a lot, but they've won up there.
You sure about that?
No, I'm not.
Great.
Now self-doubt is creeping in.
Oh, don't worry about it. Nobody cares anymore.
Right. It's all about basketball.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Oh, by the way, they got Tiero out of the portal today. That was announced. The Kentucky transfer.
Hey, all right.
So it wasn't all a loss in Lexington this weekend. They got Tiero out of from that Kentucky team. He's a pretty good player. You know what I was thinking about today? Okay. How does this talent complement each other, or do they have 4 people that do the exact same thing because we've tried this before. You know what I mean? Like, are the parts complementary? You know,
Who knows? We don't know. We won't know.
Like in football, it's easy to get the complementary parts because you have 11 people doing 11 things, right? Like we need linemen. We'll get offensive linemen. You go get defensive linemen. But in basketball, like it's really easy to get 5 people who are the exact same person.
Yes.
And that's
they had a lot of that last year, and it didn't work.
Exactly.
I don't know that it's easy to get football players or they'd win more. It's we'll find out. I think they're going to look very good on paper, but you don't play games on paper. These are all guys, and I trust his talent evaluation more than the previous staff. By the way, he's back in town. Who? Him. EP? Yeah.
Why?
Probably getting stuff.
Is he closing on the house? Can we get him in here? I'd love to talk to him.
I don't think so.
Exit interview?
I don't think so.
Wouldn't it be funny if Musselman was in here and we did the championship under construction read about telemetry?
No, I don't think it would
love
be.
that.
I don't think that would be
I
great.
think that would be hilarious, Zachary. See, that's the difference. I think of these things, and
here we go. Doug in Mountain Home, Cardinals fan, says Tiero is a projected first-round pick. I think we are up to 5 projected first-round picks.
Okay.
I can name a lot of guys that were projected to be first-round picks that never panned out. Can they play together? Can they play in college? We don't know yet.
Yeah, what's the goal here? Is the goal to accumulate a ton of talent, or is the goal to figure out how to put together a team that can,
win,
go deep into the NCAA tournament? Because, that's ultimately what you want, right?
Right.
Or are we still in this fog of war of I can't believe he actually works here? Like we did some of that last week.
I think we're out of that now.
Are we?
We're in the celebration mode that they're going to win the national title with 7 guys on the roster.
No. We do this. So we never learn our lessons in sports. You know that? We do the exact same thing every year, and we don't learn our lessons. We are no different than the kid that keeps putting his finger in the socket and doesn't understand why it hurts.
Twice, you're dumb.
But I mean, this baseball team, there's no perspective at all. Everybody thinks that nobody else in the nation plays college baseball, and only Arkansas, and they're the best. And then Arkansas goes on the road to a team that, at least this weekend was better than them. And people are like, "What happened?"
Bailey in Denver says Brazil was a first-round pick.
Ow, it's too soon.
Yeah, too soon, Bailey. Settle down.
Where's he transferring to? Missouri State?
Overtime elite. Really? You're starting to run out of options.
Maybe he'll, maybe he'll get a fresh start somewhere and be good again.
Well, he can't go back to Missouri. They don't want him.
No, that's true.
That bridge is long since burned.
I'm disappointed they didn't get Battle, though. He went to Gonzaga. They announced over the weekend.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought they could have used him. But, hey, what do I know about any of this stuff? I liked him. He at least played hard in every time he was out there, unlike most of the guys on that roster last year who were more, Ugh. Anyway.
Jay and Rogers would like to address the elephant in the room.
What's that?
The record baseball team has away from Fayetteville. I've been saying this. They're not very good away from they're a 500 team away from Fayetteville.
Okay, here's the thing, though, about that. They only have 3 more road games left. Mm-hmm. The postseason will be here. And then in Omaha, if they go that far, the ballpark is a freaking canyon. And so the scoring will be lower there. It's not you don't see many 13 to 12 games up there. All right, it's you gotta, and the wind's blowing in a lot. It's just whatever. It's science. But yeah, they are 6-6 in road games. Kentucky's 14-4. They have there's a new metric, Zach. Do you know about this?
Go ahead.
The KPI. I don't know what it stands for, but it's a thing that the committee's using. Kentucky's number 1 in whatever this formula is. Arkansas's 5th. Pretty good.
Okay.
It's okay.
Is that the Kyle Peterson index?
I thought it was, but I don't know. But Aaron Fitt and these people are talking about this is what the committee's using now. It's the KPI, not the RPI.
And they've got Kentucky's a good team.
Yeah,
they've been a good team all year long.
Yeah, it's not like they'll get swept by Auburn.
But it was
some people need to calm down.
It was
a little
the
bit.
playing surface that caused Arkansas to lose 2 out of 3.
I have heard some takes in my time. And that is one of them. That's for sure.
That's the surface. You're going to play in real parks, real grass.
Are you sure he wasn't kidding when he said that?
No.
Okay.
No.
You've never misunderstood an exaggeration for the truth.
No.
Okay. Our podcast here on Ruscin and Zach is brought to you by United Roofing and Waterproofing. Keep this name in mind, Joey Viviano, United Roofing and Waterproofing. More storms are coming. You may have a roofing issue. Commercial, residential, industrial, they fix them all. UnitedRW.com, 479-312-7369. 312-7369, United Roofing and Waterproofing.
It's Monday, May 6th. I'm Brandon Evans. This is your 4029 News live local late-breaking update. We are watching for the possibility of severe weather rolling in late tonight, mostly after 11 p.m., although there are isolated chances earlier than that. Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee is tracking all of it. Also tonight, our Valerie Zhang has an update on a deck collapse over the weekend in Bella Vista where a number of people were injured. Officials say roughly a dozen people were on the deck when it happened. Meanwhile, in Little Rock, Arkansas, lawmakers passed a $6.3 billion budget, increasing state spending by 1.7%. Now, most of the $109 million increase goes to education, the governor's new school voucher program. More info on that, including other bills that were passed, it's available online right now, 4029tv.com or on our free mobile app. From NWA to the River Valley and everywhere in between, make 4029 your home for all the stories that impact you and your community.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. We work to design an insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter Insurance ranked #1 in customer satisfaction among auto insurers in the Central Region, 5 out of the last 6 years by J.D. Power.
Call my friend J.T. Finley at 479-521-4220 or come by and see him in the heart of Fayetteville off College Avenue.
Walk-Ons is always a win. Whether it's a post-game celebration, drinks with the crew, or an easy weeknight dinner, Walk-Ons has you covered. Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers and cocktails. Dig into mouth-watering menu items like po' boys, gumbo, and voodoo shrimp, plus fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads. Find your nearest location in Rogers, Fayetteville, Fort Smith, Conway, and coming soon to Little Rock, or order online or in the app. Walk-On Sports Bistro for the win.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
At Rath Mitsubishi, we know nobody likes feeling like they've got to fight to get a fair deal on a pre-owned car. That's why we're introducing our all-new road-ready certified pre-owned vehicles. We pick the best used cars, bought locally from your friends and neighbors whenever possible. Then they get a full inspection, service, and reconditioning. And finally, we back that with a comprehensive warranty. Don't get beat up on your pre-owned car search. Hang on. Sorry about that. Road-ready certified pre-owned cars. We've got you covered. Exclusively at Rath Mitsubishi, Don Tyson and 71B Springdale. RathMitsubishi.com.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. You need the Lindbergh team, home of Arkansas's only instant offer program. Get a cash offer on your home in only 72 hours. Lindbergh Real Estate Group is the #1 team in Arkansas with over $1 billion sold and voted best of the best 10 years in a row, serving all of Northwest Arkansas, Missouri, and now the River Valley. Find out more at LindberghTeam.com. LIMBIRD.
Get ready for adventure with unbeatable deals at Wheels RV now through the end of February. We're rolling out the red carpet for you with our exclusive employee pricing event on select in-stock trailers. That's right. You pay what we pay. It's our way of saying thank you for choosing Wheels RV. Employee pricing on select models. RV show pricing on all new and used inventory. Hurry in. This offer is for a limited time only. Visit Wheels RV today for details and to start planning your next great adventure. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV.
Attention homeowners, storms are firing up quickly and widespread damage means thousands are reaching out for the right roofing company. Don't wait. Get on the schedule with Shamrock Roofing and Construction now for quality and peace of mind. One call does it all. Shamrock Roofing and Construction, call 479-319-5100. Need new roof? Shamrock Roofing and Construction can have you covered right now for as low as $139.99 with approved credit. For quality and peace of mind, one call does it all. Shamrock Roofing and Construction, call 479-319-5100.
Gatorade presents the Kendrick Fincher Race to Hydrate 5K and Youth Run on Saturday, May 11th at Rail Yard Bike Park in downtown Rogers. Experience a scenic run through nature, enjoy the fun zone, character meet and greets, and more. Fun for all ages with a special youth run and toddler trot. Help support Kendrick Fincher's Hydration for Life's vital mission while having a blast. Sign up by April 22nd for early bird perks. Registration and more information is available at kendrickfincher.org. Keep cool and enjoy the fun on May 11th.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Broadcasting live from the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruscin Zach Show. ESPN Arkansas presents Derek Ruskin.
Have we got a stadium? Yes. Have we got a college? Yes. Well, we can't support both. Tomorrow we start tearing down the college.
And Zach Arns.
Work. Hello, boys. Have a good night's rest. I missed you.
With DQ.
Just gonna go have fun. No one out there that I know of in the audience actively hates me.
Call or text the McClarty Daniel hotline 866-285-4005. With 6 locations in Springdale and Bentonville, a good deal is never far away. Ruskin and Zach.
But if they hate him, why do they listen?
Most common answer. I want to see what he'll say next.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Hey, I knew something was missing here. I haven't turned the phones on yet. Hey, let's get some calls in here. Come on.
Come on.
866-285-4005, the McClarty Daniel hotline. Let me know what you think out there.
I was telling you during the break, I spent some time at the world headquarters today.
The Upside Down.
Yeah. And Ty and I are wearing the exact same thing today, DQ.
Oh, boy.
And I mean the exact same thing.
Are you wearing shorts?
I am.
Khaki shorts, the black station.
Well, the other day when
shirt.
Ty came in, he was wearing the same thing as Ruskin.
That's pretty bad, too.
The black shirt,
You
too.
think he's trying to be us? Or are we,
Seems like he wears the black shirt a lot.
I've given up. Maybe it's all he has.
No. He's got.
No, Ty has nice clothes.
How do you know?
He dresses nice.
When?
I see him on the stream sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I want to see this thing here. By the way, why did he what do I want to say here?
I don't know.
I'm staging a coup.
Okay.
I'm staging a coup.
You in what army?
Me.
Okay.
Me in this army. I don't want anybody to go on any other show where appearance happens, like visual,
right,
without consulting with me. Okay? Because I saw this clip, and I don't know how old this thing was. It looked like it was from media days, because Ty had a lanyard and a badge on or something. But I saw this clip on the internet from one of these SEC podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
Ty went on, he's wearing a hog hat.
Yeah.
Those plastic hog hats, DQ. And as a professional, listen, I know you want to be a fan, you want to be voice of the people, blah, 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 blah. As a professional organization, we do not need to do interviews on other media outlets visually wearing
what's
a
worse,
hog hat. We don't need to do
him
that.
Wearing the hog hat on an offshoot SEC podcast, or going on our nightly news on Sunday night in a cowboy hat.
Yes. I'm telling you, I'm appointing myself the guru of appearances here at Ruscin and Zach, the czar, if you will. And I don't want any of this. We have a certain image that we need to try and I think our image has been destroyed. I'm trying to rebuild it.
What is our image?
We need to look. There's a way to look like a fan and also look like a professional broadcaster at the same time.
There's only a couple of us that are actually appearing on TV. So,
and you are doing a fine job. You go on the Good Day NWA deal.
Shirt, tie.
You look
shirt, jacket, tie. I am.
I have no problem with that.
It is not about. This is not a look at me situation.
I have no problem with that. But we got to do some serious. Like we seriously need to like ban him from appearances until we can figure this out, because it makes us all look like a bunch of
rubes.
Well, not
rubes. Rubes.
Like we're booger eaters and we don't know what we're doing down here.
Rubes.
You know what I mean?
Okay, the second part of that's true.
I mean, it's just like we're trying to you work and you try and build up this image of hit that line and make it look bigger than it is and all this stuff, and then he goes on there and he's wearing a hog hat in an interview. I mean, it just makes us look like a bunch of bumpkins down here. Is what it looks like.
Yeah,
and maybe some of you are cool with that, but I don't know. I'd like us to look more of a professional manner. You know what I mean? Represent the place in a professional manner.
Brad Springdale points out on the McClarty Daniel hotline, we are a professional organization. Here's Ruskin and Zach.
We wear caps and sleeves in this league, son. All right, come on. If you want to wear a ball cap, I think that's okay in a podcast. A hog hat, it just looked cartoonish to me. It did not look like a serious thing.
DQ,
I don't know.
You are the fashionista.
You hate those plastic hog hats.
I don't like the hog hats.
I got that one
but...
too.
No. Yeah.
Okay. I saw the clip on the X this weekend.
Yeah.
And I took a second look at it and went, what's he doing?
Exactly. See, I don't know. I think I should be in charge of this stuff. That's what I think.
You think you should be in charge of a lot of stuff?
Yes,
but
I
you
should
don't get here by until 1 o'clock.
Okay, but like
you'd have to get here earlier.
It's not, to quote the great David Rose, it's not my fault that everything I think is correct. All right? It's not my fault.
David Rose.
That's right, yes.
Invoking the name of David Rose.
A toilet plunger in the front window is not correct. I'm sorry. Oh, man. But, I saw that over the weekend, and that's it's something that stood out to me.
Ryan,
but I think it's an old clip. I don't know.
I hope it is.
It looked weird. He was wearing a lanyard or something.
Ryan and Pregrove is second. Guys, let's pause and thank DQ for making the baseball team lose this series because she wore Arkansas gear on Friday.
Yeah, we did address this as you were getting settled in here or arriving here. Now, DQ is in a no-win situation.
Yeah.
Because if DQ wears the Mississippi State shirt Friday and they lose, it's DQ's fault. If she wears the Arkansas shirt and they lose, it's DQ's fault. And no one cares whose fault it is if they win. They do not remember wins.
I wonder if Jerry.
They only remember jinxes and losses. What?
Jerry and Alma's okay with this.
Well, we need to play that again. And by the way, he apologized
allegedly.
Well, that's what they
did.
Off the air. Well,
not to us.
No, but that's okay. We're the only thing
Poor
he
guy.
can get though.
I feel bad.
Poor what?
I feel bad though.
Yeah,
You
he's
guys-
taking a lot of straight
You guys
bullets.
bully him so often.
You guys? Excuse
I
me.
don't.
I defend him every time Zach picks on him over here.
Picking on him.
Yes, you are.
I'm
Every
pointing-
time we
I'm
bring up the
pointing-
fundamentalists, you're like Jerry and Oma.
I
Well,
mean,
not even
he
single
could
the
have
guy out.
sent a text
No,
in,
no,
and
no.
it would have never. We would have never
Jerry
heard
and
about
Alma
it.
is now the face of the fundamentalists.
Oh, he is?
He
We don't
is.
even
He
know
is-
what his face is.
Well, it is what it is. But Jerry and Alma has now put a name with that thought process.
You know what?
I like it.
Dan and Mount Ida's all over this.
Yep.
The one time DQ wears a Razorback shirt, they lose. You know what, Dan? That's baseball, Susan. That's really what it is. That is baseball, Susan, right there. That's it. Let's see here. Ryan says Ty is fine in a hog hat.
Bob and Branson would like to respectfully disagree. Not a single person on this show, that includes you, DQ, is qualified to be the czar of clothing or professionalism.
Well, I already know that's not me.
I'm fine with it. I look. I don't need any more. I don't need to dress him daily. But I was alarmed that he and I are wearing the same thing today, and I don't know who that.
You guys
who
have
that
a similar style.
I don't.
You're twinning.
Kiss my ass. hey.
Grandma's
I
listening
don't
to
know who that reflects more poorly upon, him or me. Me?
Yes.
Because I'm dressing like him,
Yeah.
or him.
It's not even it's not a bad outfit. It's just a basic outfit.
He's a 30-year-old man dressing like a senior citizen.
To my surprise, the texters are defending Ty on the hog hat thing.
Good.
I'm in the wrong here. Wow. This guy said it takes a lot of stones to wear a hog hat in public. Chris and Harrison, thank you.
It takes a lot of alcohol.
That's also true. Let's see here.
I hate those plastic hog hats.
That's right. Yeah.
I don't like them personally, but Ty wearing one is fine. I don't like them, but if he wants to do that.
Bob says not a single person on this show is qualified to be czar of clothing or professionalism. All right.
Zach just
you
said
did?
that. And
Literally
you answered.
just
How do you
read it.
guys do that all the time?
You know what's
You
wrong?
guys
Let me
ignore
explain.
each other and then you answer the question.
Let me explain. The we
You
don't have,
answered me.
Oh, I did.
We talked about it. We just had probably a minute-long conversation on Zach saying
Let me explain what happened.
that we're not the czar of fashion.
Well, we should be the czar of public appearance. We need a PR department here is what we need. Let me explain what happened. Okay. The texts that come in on the McClarty Daniel hotline, the new ones are in green, but they only become ungreen when I click on them, meaning if you or DQ
We had a conversation about it.
Yes, but I don't listen to this show while we're doing it. I don't listen. I don't know why anybody listens, but they do.
The second attorney says you are not going to be the czar of listening.
That's correct.
Okay, all right.
But what happens is if I see green on the screen, I instantly think, well, that's new. But it's not because you read it, but it didn't disappear off my screen.
We had an entire conversation about it, and you were part of it.
I was also, but I know, but I'm trying to explain why this keeps happening. It is.
Well,
yes,
Zach, he's not the only one that does that.
Right.
You do it all the time
I do it all
too.
the time.
No, but-
You know who doesn't do it? Me. I listen. And I care about what you guys say.
We're going to need hip waiters to get out of here now. Good Lord.
Here's DQ over there.
I think the toilet flooded
She's
again.
flashing her cognitive abilities.
Yes, we're old and we can't pay attention anymore, DQ.
We don't listen to this. Why should you?
Right, exactly. That's a good line. I was right there. Thank you. We don't listen. Why do you?
Brad in Springdale says a woman listens. Best line all day.
That's not
Anyway, I see green. I think, oh, that's new. And I run with it. And I don't think. I just go. Because there was, what you don't want is air in the conversation. And so I hear it. I freak out.
But every time you repeat, exactly, we just stare at each other like we just said that.
I know. Okay.
DQ, we're going to put you in charge. You'll be the czar of why are we in this room?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Second attorney. Ruskin, not the czar. I'm kidding. I did it on purpose that time. I knew he read that
DQ,
one.
here's a good text of the 479. When's the last time you read a text?
It doesn't matter. I
Oh,
still
boy.
listen. I still pick up when you guys reread the text.
Uh-huh. All right. All right, let's get Big Keith in here to join the fray.
Big
This
Keith in
will
the
be
house.
great. This will be great. Hi, Big Keith.
Big Keith up in the house. How you guys doing today?
Shut up, Keith.
Well, that's rude.
I know.
How dare you, Zach? This is why nobody calls.
No. Hey, I was going to say, DQ's listen because she's young. When you get our age, it's like, who gives a crud? You know what I mean? We got more important stuff to do in our life. You know, when you get a little bit older, DQ, you're just you heard it all, seen it all, and don't give a crud no more. You know? As far as wearing that baseball hat or whatever you want to wear for it, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. Anything to cover that ugly face of yours. Great.
Wow.
Got us again.
Wow.
Why do we keep signing up for this?
Why do you keep answering?
I don't know.
Abner
I thought he was going to get you. He got me that time.
Abner points out this is becoming Big Keith's house.
Yes, he is building it brick by brick.
Brick by
He's
brick.
the one that's going to take over, not me. It's him. It's going to be the Big Keith show with DQ. Paying attention. We should call that the show. Paying attention with Ruscin and Zach and DQ.
It's the 3 o'clock pay attention hour.
Hi, folks. This is. Can you imagine booking the guest?
But yeah, this is Ruskin with the Paying Attention show.
The what?
Yeah, we call the show Paying Attention. It's an inside joke that I can't explain. But would you like to come on and talk about the Knicks or something?
No, I don't.
Ryan of Prairie Grove claims that he had shut up Keith on my bingo card. No, I don't think we put any of those out. You're dealing
Very
with
rude.
That is a aftermarket bingo card.
Very rude. But at least at least Big Keith is in on the joke, and he he understands.
Mm.
It's all good-natured. What do you call it?
Ribbing.
Yeah, that's no good. I would say busting, but I don't think I can say the other part of that. You know what I mean?
No,
that's what it is.
No,
that's what dudes do. It's just guys being dudes. That's all it is. So,
not saying it, but I do have the clip.
Here's a text on the McCarty hotline. We should all be happy Ty's keeping his pants on.
I have a low IQ.
Right. Good. Abner claiming Big Keith. Did you read this already? The Abner one? You did? Did you read it already?
Yeah.
Okay.
But go ahead.
No, I'm not reading it.
No.
I'm checking my work this time. I'm checking my work this time.
See, now he's going to be
Now
like.
you're scared.
Yeah, now he's going to be twitching every time he looks at one.
I'm totally. I'm not on the ice with confidence. I'm hesitant. I'm scared. I'm afraid. All of that stuff. Yes. Bob and Branson wrote the same thing again.
I know, Bob.
I'm not reading it a third time. It was good, but it wasn't that good. All right.
Clay Henry has pointed out.
What did he say?
On my private text line that them losing 2 out of 3 was not her fault. She wore the Arkansas shirt on Friday. They won on Friday.
The Saturday and Sunday.
Right.
Yeah. It had nothing to do with the players on the field. It, of course, had everything to do with all of us here on the outside.
It had to do with the field.
We are so arrogant as people. It's just as general as humans. We think we have control over all this stuff, you know. Like go sit on the other end of the couch. They're trailing. We need a rally. We have no control over any of this. We have no control over any of this. It's the guy in the box. It's the guy on the mound that's got all the control.
Justin wants to know if Ty and DQ had a show, would it be called IQ and DQ?
Low IQ
Low
and
IQ.
DQ. DQ and low IQ. We got to give DQ top billing.
It'd be DQ and low T.
Wait a minute.
That is not nice.
Fine.
It's very rude.
Whatever.
Get the apology
This is
card.
getting out of hand.
You're getting very personal today.
What?
You are.
Whatever.
You are. All right. It's 16 after the hour here on Ruscin and Zach. Zach's upset. He wasn't invited to the Met Gala tonight, so he's just.
I've been to the Met.
Okay,
I have not been to the Met Gala.
Watched the Mets play.
I've watched.
Very good. Very good. And we'll have more coming up here in a moment on Ruscin and Zach. Bet Saracen is Arkansas's favorite sports betting app. And they've got everything on there, including these great NBA playoff matchups tonight, like the Knicks and the Pacers and Denver and Minnesota. Anthony Edwards, by the way. I don't know if you're aware, he's quite good at the basketball. He's on there tonight again. Anyway, Bet Saracen is where you want to be. Vegas odds, those are great for Vegas and all. But you have to be there to legally bet those odds. And Arkansas law prevents the big, gross national apps from operating in our state. So for the most accurate and up-to-date sports wagering info, you need to get on the Bet Saracen app. Go to the App Store and download Bet Saracen. Tell you what, if you can't figure it out, we'll send Zach over there to get you set up with the Bet Saracen app. How about that? App Store, Bet Saracen, or BetSaracen.com. So the App Store, Bet Saracen, or BetSaracen.com.
Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel hotline. 866-285-4005. McClarty Daniel, a vehicle for every lifestyle.
Hey y'all, it's Crystal from Cards. Are you ready to tackle that spring cleaning project but don't know where to start? Spring is here and Cards is here to help you clear out that clutter with our roll-off dumpster rentals. Whether you're decluttering your garage, renovating your home, or landscaping your yard, our roll-off dumpsters are the perfect solution for all your cleanup needs. Simply choose the size that fits your project and we'll deliver it right to your doorstep. And when you're done, we'll haul it away. Give us a call at 877-59-CARDS or visit us online at cardsrecycling.com.
It started as a dream, and here you are. It's moving day. But wait, isn't moving supposed to be stressful? Oh, that's right. You bought your home using Weichert Realtors. Your Weichert agent guided you from start to finish to help make sure we found you your perfect place. Dream, move, home, Weichert. Call your local Weichert Realtors office today and make your move. And look for our bright yellow signs. At Weichert Realtors, we sell more because we do more. Each Weichert franchised office is independently owned and operated.
It's Ruscin and Zach.
Give me the hug, Chuck.
Cheap Sleep Furniture and Mattresses has you covered for that special mother in your life. They've got their Mother's Day sale going on now. and you can find up to 50% off through May 15th. Bed in a box starting at $189. Luxury pillow top mattress queen only $399. King $499. Cambeck bedroom suite starting at only $899. Don't miss out on these Mother's Day specials now through May 15th. Cheap Sleep Furniture and Mattresses in Springdale, Fort Smith, Bentonville, and Conway. Cheap Sleep Furniture and Mattresses online at cheapsleep.net.
If you're interested in continuing your involvement in high school athletics and want to make some extra money, what better way to do so than by becoming an official? For information on how you can give back to student athletes in Arkansas, please contact us at 501-955-2500. Again, that's 501-955-2500. The Arkansas Activities Association is looking for sports officials, and you may be the answer.
Lindsay and Associates are celebrating their 50th year in the real estate business and are the leading real estate company in Northwest Arkansas. Whether you're listing, selling, or leasing, Lindsay and Associates can handle all your real estate needs. With over 200 professionally trained agents and 3 convenient locations in Fayetteville, Rogers, and Bentonville, Lindsay and Associates is a winning choice. Go to lindsay.com to search all the current real estate inventory. At Lindsay and Associates, we bring great neighbors together.
Are you ready to upgrade your ride? Head on over to McClarty Daniel Country. McClarty Daniel has over 1,000 used cars to choose from, so you're sure to find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. With 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale, you're never too far away from a great deal. But that's not all. If you're looking for something brand new, they've got you covered there too, with a great selection of new cars available for you to upgrade to. So what are you waiting for? Come on down to McClarty Daniel and drive away in the car of your dreams. Online at McClartyDaniel.com.
This is the absolute worst time of the year to be dealing with joint pain. You can't do the outdoor stuff you love. For me, it's golf. It may be hiking, fishing, jogging, or biking for you. Hey, it's Tommy Kraft. Listen, don't go through the summer missing out on life. Call QC Kinetics now and find out how they can use biologics from your own body to give new life to your aching joints, whether it's your knees, your hip, your back, your shoulder. QC's regenerative medicine protocols can restore and repair that damaged tissue. No surgery, no drugs, no downtime. This is the future of medicine. Tens of thousands of QC Kinetic patients around the country are living their best life this year because they made the call to QC Kinetics. 479-999-1234 is their number. 479-999-1234 for your free consultation. 479-999-1234. It's revolutionary treatments for joint pain, and they're here now in Northwest Arkansas. 479-999-1234 for QC Kinetics.
Join us in celebrating Burton Pools and Spa's 46th anniversary. Get incredible deals on in-ground pools with savings up to $12,000 and construction starting in May. Snag up to $1,200 off Doughboy above ground pools and $5,000 off Doughboy semi in-ground pools. And hot tubs start at an unbelievable price of just $39.99. Celebrate with us and pocket huge savings at Burton Pools and Spas in Springdale and Fort Smith. At Burton, we do more than build pools. We build long-term relationships.
I've never really cared for Mayflowers, but May crawfish, that's a different story. The best crawfish in Northwest Arkansas is at Fish City Grill in Rogers. Crawfish is not the only chalkboard special they have this month. The beer battered cod tacos are out of this world, and the redfish double Oscar is Oscar worthy. Lump crab meat, grilled Gulf shrimp, hollandaise sauce, broccoli rice casserole, and char grilled asparagus right on top. Time to go enjoy some great seafood on the awesome patio at Fish City Grill in Rogers.
No party is complete without Richard's Country Meat Market. And with Mother's Day and graduation just around the corner, stand out among the rest by serving only the best. Your family and friends will come running when they smell the aroma of perfectly flavored gourmet burgers and fresh kebabs on the grill. Your meat will come out perfect every time with upper choice and prime beef from Richard's Country Meat Market. Tender, juicy, and the most flavorful fillets, chicken breasts, and prime rib. Start your party off right with Richard's freshly prepared spinach artichoke dip, guacamole, salsa, and bean dip. And with Richard's Country Meat Market, you don't even have to worry about the sides or the desserts. He's got you covered with their home-style recipes. Garlic scallop potatoes, mac and cheese, green bean casserole, sweet apple pie, and more. So whether you're cooking a little or a lot, for your mom or your grad, Richard's Country Meat Market is the only place to shop. Located 1 block east of College and Rolling Hills Drive at 3042 North Market Avenue in Fayetteville.
ESPN 99.5. Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel Hotline, 866-285-4005. Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Way it's going, we're getting fired. News is brought to you by the Good Chair. Yep, because I had to have a place to sit. Get the Good Chair only at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Joe Bonamassa sucks. You would like a seat. The Good Chair.
You
Baseball.
prepare my postal exam application again. If I can pass the test this time.
Boy, that's a tough one. Baseball team dropped 2 or 3 over the weekend to number 8 Kentucky. They're now 40-9 on the season. No midweek game this week. They'll host Mississippi State this weekend. I don't feel like doing that. Your Ruscin and Zach X polls brought to you by our friends at Unlimited Heat and Air in Springdale. 479-225-8809 for all of your heat and air needs. Baseball team loses 2 out of 3 in Lexington. Are they normal baseball issues or are you concerned? 67.2% of you say just normal baseball issues. Yep. You ever used a hotel gym? 58.7% of you said yes. If you were asked, could you perform exit row duties? 75.5% of you said yes. Before humanity explores artificial intelligence, should we do something about natural stupidity? 94.2% of you said yes. I thought that number would be higher. If you ask someone where they bought something, do you actually have any intention of buying it? 62.6% of you said no. Those are your Ruscin and Zach X polls. They are brought to you by our good friends at Unlimited Heat and Air in Springdale. 479-225-8809 for all of your heat and air needs.
By the way, somebody texted in, and I don't know if this is true or not, but we'll run with it because it sounds good. KPI, the Key Performance Index.
Sure.
That's what we're running
like the
with.
Kyle Peterson Index.
I do too. But that's I think it's the Key Performance Index. We'll run with that. We have not mentioned the Kentucky Derby yet here. And listen, I know Pittman was on a quote day off there and all that stuff, but I mean, you're not doing your job if you're not asking some of the millionaires on Millionaires Row, hey, how about a couple of bucks for the NIL? You know what I mean?
Maybe he did. We don't know.
Yeah, maybe he did. I mean, it was he would have had a great opportunity to talk to some very wealthy people sitting down there on Millionaires Row at Churchill Downs on Derby Day, and hopefully he he at least whatever you do, just hand out a few business cards.
What a race, though, huh?
Oh, it was great, wasn't it?
Great race.
I love everything about it. I love that they now have some sort of camera following them on the backstretch.
Yes.
So you can see the backstretch.
Oh my gosh.
For 1,000 years, horse racing has been from the press box and you can barely see the backstretch.
Right.
And now they have like a drone or something that follows them, which is great.
Yeah,
and you can just see it so much better and you can hear everything. And Larry Colmus is great. The guy that calls it.
And they have mastered the packaging of this, which is straight up 5 o'clock. Man, we're moving them towards the gate.
Right.
By 5:05, they're in the gate, and the thing is over by 5:10.
Well, it was 6:10.
Well, 6:10. Sorry. But yeah, it was. I mean, the way they packaged it up was great. You knew exactly when to be there.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 and what a great race! What a finish!
Yeah.
Mystic Dan, another Arkansas horse.
My dad thought the number 5 would win because during the post parade on TV, number 5 took a giant dump. When they
That
put
is
him on
like the
screen.
biggest myth.
I know.
I mean, think about your own life. How do you feel after that?
Great.
You just want to lay down.
I feel like I'm running light.
Right. You just want to celebrate.
That's right. Yeah. But Arkansas ties. I mean, there's
He's not winning the Triple Crown. It's not even.
Well,
getting
he may
close.
not even run into Preakness. They said.
And you know what? If I won the Kentucky Derby, I wouldn't either.
Well, it's in it's in 12 days from now.
No thanks.
I'm
good.
Pimlico's a toilet, and why would
Not
you
on the track? Well, I mean,
the barn's probably not great.
The infield is a circus, but I mean, the track is the track.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
No, absolutely.
No, you got the Kentucky Derby win. I mean, you're set for life now, right?
You're good.
The stud fees alone.
Stud fees alone.
Yeah.
What
That
a
is
life.
that is an amazing. Not that part of it, but just think about this. Okay, so you get the horse, and the horse has 1 year to do this. You have one shot.
Yep.
It's not. Well, we got close. We'll make some adjustments. We'll get back next year. You have one chance with this horse because it's 3-year-old. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
And it's just it's amazing it ever works, but it does, and it's just it's crazy.
After watching, I watched probably the 30-minute run up, and I've decided that the Derby would be a bucket list kind of deal. Like you would want to go. But after watching the parking situation, the crowd, and then the jackass behind the owner of the horse in the American flag jacket.
Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah.
What a meathead. There's no way I would want to be anywhere near that place on Derby Day.
Yeah, I don't want to
make it about yourself, pal.
I don't want to. Well, I mean, you're going to get on TV. I mean, come on. What are we doing here? 15 minutes. He should have wore a hog hat.
Yeah. That'd have been great.
Pittman should have wore a hog hat.
Wasn't he wearing red?
He was wearing a blue linen suit.
Oh, blending in.
And Mrs. Pittman was wearing this pink thing, head to toe. Looked very nice. They looked like they, looked like they were on the front row at the Kentucky Derby.
The offensive line coach of Kentucky.
Oh no, he's done. When he's done, he's done. He's just going to go sit at the lake and watch the boats go by. I mean, he's not going to coach again. Why would you? Who needs the headache, man?
I agree.
I mean, and I love the fact that, you know what, he can have his free time and go have fun. But, I mean, you had to at least ask a couple people for some NIL money while you were there, right? I mean, you're sitting on Millionaires Row. Like, I mean, have a couple of conversations.
All right. So the shots are coming in left and right, second attorney. That's how you act as an owner when your horse actually wins. What factory is your horse at?
Oh, man, poor Sheboy.
Sheboy sucked. I got sold a bill of goods on that deal.
Yeah, you did.
This would have been his year.
Well, he's 4 now. But
this would have been his year.
No, because he's
this
4.
would have been his year.
No.
Yeah, we're forging his birth certificate, but yeah, it wasn't great.
Yeah. I don't know. It was, Hacker claiming Gould, Arkansas, before Mystic Dan was only known as a speed trap. What's your favorite Arkansas speed trap? Our lines are open here on the McClarty Daniel hotline.
I'd like to weigh in on this.
Alpina.
No.
Alpina?
Yeah, that one sucks.
Lavaca's pretty
Did you get
good.
hit? Did you get
No,
caught
I
there?
haven't.
Okay.
But I guess it's made the citizens of Alpena so mad because right before you get there is a sign
Mm-hmm.
that says,
yeah, there is.
like they stole the money or something and then speed trap.
Yep. Yeah, that's also true. In order in Northwest Arkansas, it's Elkins is one, and everybody else is like way.
Go over there.
Goshen is a pretty big speed trap.
Yeah, that's one.
Goshen, yeah. Elkins used to be the only way out of here.
We had to go pick up the someone who's very important in the athletic department now. In college, we had to go pick him up in Goshen because they took his car. He got pulled over. Or something.
You know who's rapidly moving up the list? Prairie Grove is a bad one too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Prairie Grove's bad.
Greenwood.
Greenland is bad too.
Greenland. I got pulled over in Greenwood and he let me go with a warning.
Good for you.
Yeah. I mean, I was dead. I caught. You know what he told me?
God, we're getting 1,000 texts here on speed trap.
The cop in Greenland was great because when you're coming, like when you're going down 71 and you take that left and kind of go up the hill like towards the high school. You know what I'm talking about? But I was coming back and I was going down the hill and he got me dead to rights. And when he came to the window, I had everything sitting there, handed it to him, and I said, "You got me. Do what you got to do." And he came back and he was laughing. He's like, "I'm gonna let you go on this one because you were honest."
Yes? I can't keep up. We've gotten 75 of these in a minute. This has got to be a new league record.
Boy, and they're still coming.
They're still coming in.
Coming. Greenbrier didn't have that one on my.
Wow. Well, that's
okay.
out by the crypto mine.
Second attorney says Lavaca. I agree with that one.
They got me there once.
Yeah.
Central City,
Damascus.
Johnson is pretty bad.
Oh yeah, Johnson.
What municipality needs a bulletproof vehicle? They have a tank in Johnson.
Got a full-on SWAT team.
Yeah, they do in Johnson.
Yeah.
Greenwood. Boy, there's a lot. Boy, you guys are Barling. Yeah, I was in Barling today. Yeah,
oh, man.
Alpina's been bad for a decade. Good night, people.
We've seriously gotten 100 texts in like 2 minutes.
Now, here's somebody that says Little Flock. I've never been popped in Little Flock.
Okay. All right.
Tyronza?
Tyronza. Wow.
Okay, down by Jonesboro, Memphis.
Oh.
Okay. Johnson, Elm Springs. Oh, yeah. Don't go to court in Elm Springs.
Okay.
The guy who gives you the ticket is the judge.
Oh, well.
You're losing. You're taking the L on that one.
That seems like a conflict in some way, shape, or form.
That town, golly, man, just the worst.
Yeah.
Barling, Greg in Farmington says Johnson. You should look a little closer to home, Greg.
Yeah. All of these texts flying in. It's 150 of them on the McClarty Daniel hotline here on Ruscin and Zach.
Now, here's Gerard says Centerton. You're more familiar with that than I am.
I've never seen a cop in Centerton.
I've never seen a Centerton cop.
I mean, except at a game. Like, that's the only time I've seen. I've never seen them, like, doing radar or anything like that.
Michael and Harrison has added some context. The sign in Alpena that DQ's talking about belongs to the former mayor.
That makes it more interesting.
There's some political issues going on in the city of Alpena.
Yeah, can I get the story about?
Yeah, we're gonna need some
Yeah, we
background
need more
on
on
that.
that.
This feels like a Monday topic.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, if y'all cared this much about the baseball team, they would have won over the weekend. I'm just saying.
Hacker's given his top three: Gould, Alpena, Greenland.
Isn't it more West Fork than Greenland, though?
No. West Fork's fine.
I thought when you come over the hill at West Fork, that's when they get you.
No,
they'll
the
get
Greenland
you. Yeah,
straight
Greenland's
stretch is pretty bad.
Oh, okay.
Because it turns from like 50 to 35.
Oh,
almost
you're talking
instantly.
about. Oh, I'm talking about the interstate. I'm not.
Oh,
you're
no.
talking
The
about
town
71.
of Greenland.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. On the interstate, when you go over the hill at West Fork, that's where they're hanging out sometimes.
And Megan Fort Smith with a good point. Why are you surprised our listeners know this?
Although you do have, the thing about Farmington is you have to go by that graveyard at like 6 miles an hour, or they will pull you over. I'm like,
in where?
In Farmington.
Oh, yeah.
What'd I say? I said
No. I thought you were talking about the one in Mansfield, where you drive through the middle. Of
yeah,
the graveyard.
that's always made me wonder if there's bodies under the road.
No. We actually asked about this. Somebody got us information on that. They did not have to move bodies.
Oh, that's good.
But
in Farmington, you have to drive by a cemetery at like 4 miles an hour, and they will get you if you're going 6. And it's like, who's going to be harmed here? It's not like there's a lot of kids playing in the graveyard. Here.
Mason voting for Caddo Valley.
All right.
That's one at Dyer.
Oh, Dyer.
Greg
Yeah.
Farmington got arrested in Johnson. All right. Roland. Oh, yeah. Roland across the border. That's a bad one. You're not coming out of jail there.
Cadillac is on the phone here on the McClarty Daniel hotline. Cadillac.
Good evening or afternoon, gentlemen.
What's up?
It goes like this. If you're going into Louisiana, you got that lovely place of Eudora, and then you make CNN and national news because your lawyer is in charge of the tickets that come out of Damascus, which is north of Greenbrier, and then, of course, Johnson. But, yeah, Damascus is the worst.
All right.
Well, actually, it's Damascus and Eudora. It just depends because when you go through Eudora, you see nothing but a barn, and then the next thing you know, you're getting pulled over by someone that you didn't expect coming from nowhere. And then I forgot about Possum Grape, which you know where that is, Ruskin.
Yep.
You get pulled over by a officer on a horse, like I did once.
Wow. Wow. The mounted police in Possum Grape. Wow.
Clay says West Salem Springs.
Okay.
Sounds like there's.
I've never seen one out there.
Now, Justin in the 479.
How can you keep up with these? We've literally gotten 200 texts.
I was waiting for somebody to pull this one out. Atoka, Oklahoma. This is on the way down to Dallas. I got pulled over allegedly, and I was not, for doing 112 in a 55. Now, I did not. I was not. The car I was driving would not do 112.
It wasn't this car.
No,
okay.
No. If I got pulled over in that car, I'd be like, yeah, you probably got me. But we were going in opposite directions, and he saw me go by. I was speeding. I think I was doing about 90.
That's his move, right? They do the U-ing in the middle of the road.
He drives through the median. So I sign everything, and he got me. He downgraded it. He gave me 95. I think I was doing 88. Was what I think I was doing.
Going back in time.
Tells me that the ticket. I said, what's the ticket going to run? He tells me that the ticket is going to be like $120. Like, yeah, all right, fine.
That's not that bad.
That's
for
not that bad.
A felony.
Yeah,
that's felony speed.
Yeah, really.
$620 is what the ticket came back at.
Oh,
so good. He lied.
He lied.
He lied.
Atoka is a terrible, terrible, terrible town. I went through it a year ago, and I can point to the spot where we passed and where he pulled me over.
This Ruscin and Zach calendar. Join us live in Atoka. Oh boy!
If you've ever
we can probably cancel that.
If you've ever driven down to Dallas, you know exactly what I'm talking
about.
Yeah, Atoka sucks.
Yeah.
If I ever won like the Powerball, won $1 billion, I'd buy the entire town of Atoka and just set it on fire.
Wow.
That'd be the end of it. I hate Atoka. and their police department.
I can't believe of all the things they latched onto, they latched onto this. Man, I can't
Clearly,
figure it out around
we've
here.
got some people that I want to know more about this mayoral situation in Alpena.
Yeah, really, yeah.
This is the most interesting thing I've had happen to me today.
21 minutes until the hour.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
Condolences. The bum's lost. My advice to you is to do what your parents did. Get a job, sir.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Your Mach 1 market moment.
And inflation is something we've been talking about for a long time. It's trickling into 24. It's still here.
Yeah.
You know, it's a different conversation than it was a year ago.
You know, and I like this. How are Americans feeling?
Yeah.
You know, we see clients in our office every day, all ages, demographics. And I would say that there might be a slight tick up in optimism, but, you know, there's still some pessimism.
Oh,
out
for
there,
sure.
Some concern.
I mean,
Even here in Northwest
I just had a conversation with a client yesterday that they were like, everything's so expensive.
Yeah.
Just the basics of going to the grocery store and you walk out with 2 bags and it was $150. And that's a very real thing, that getting the basics and trying to get by day to day. And it's costing a lot of money these days to do that. And
Visit Mach1FG.com to hear the whole conversation and get your investment questions answered. For full disclosures, visit Mach-1financial.com/disclosures.
The greatest pairings start with things that were great on their own, but when combined, you get something even better. And that's what happened when Branson and TYM Tractors joined forces. 2 companies with a heritage of building great tractors, combined to bring you something even better. They know you want a reliable machine that is ready to work for years to come. Branson TYM Tractors know you want a versatile tractor too. They offer many different models to help you cover ground or fit into tight places. And all Branson TYM tractors are available with tons of attachments to help with your next job. And they know you want a tractor that is also affordable. That's why they believe in offering a tractor with all the capability of the competitors for less money. Go ahead, compare prices. You'll see the best value is a new Branson TYM tractor at Tatum Motor Company in Anderson, Missouri and Tawnytown, Arkansas.
I'm Paul with Tatum Motor Company. Visit us online at tatummotor.com.
Is this the right time of year to sell your home and buy something new? Hi, this is former Razorback and Super Bowl champ Brett Good with Collier & Associates. The market is changing. Mortgage rates have declined in recent weeks. Do you know what the current market value is for your home? Call or text me today at 479-651-2292 and let's discuss your best option for today's real estate market. That's 479-651-2292. Or go to our website and search nwahome.com to start the conversation. Good team at Collier & Associates wishes you the best in 2024.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. There is zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have a 5-star rating on Google and Yelp and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at tra.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Mother's Day, Father's Day, and graduation, they're all coming soon. At the All-American Steakhouse, you'll notice they sincerely appreciate your business. Loyalty days and rewards programs are just a couple of ways they tell you thanks. In a hurry or need a to-go order, try their curbside pickup, Uber Eats, DoorDash, and Grubhub delivery. Tender, juicy prime rib is back on the menu on the weekend, served with 2 sides for only $29. The All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater is the place you want to bring your out-of-town guests on Sunset in Springdale.
APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group has immediate openings in the Northwest Arkansas area. If you're a licensed CDL driver, heavy equipment operator, electrician, diesel mechanic, have paving or concrete labor experience, or experience in a quarry, apply today at jobs.crh.com. APAC offers top pay, a sign-on bonus, benefits including insurance, retirement, and profit sharing. Apply online today at jobs.crh.com. APAC Arcola and Standard Materials Group is an equal opportunity employer.
Hey there, I hope you're off to a great Monday. I'm meteorologist Majestic Store with your 4029 Get Ready Weather forecast. We'll look for partly sunny skies this afternoon, and warm afternoon highs will rise into the upper 70s, preparing you for a stormy night, though. We could see a few isolated strong to severe thunderstorms after dinner time, and then a line of thunderstorms move in after midnight. All modes of severe weather will be possible. Make sure you do have your weather alerts turned on. I'm meteorologist Majestic Store with your 4029 Get Ready Weather.
ESPN 99.5. Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruscin and Zach.
Ruscin and Zach has been streamed in 157 countries, 50 states, 2 territories. Friday, we were streamed in Booty, Illinois. Want to stream it too? It's hitthatline.com. Got one of them Google Play Alexa dot things. Say, hey, like ESPN Northwest Arkansas will send DQ over.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, DQ. Just jump in the grocery getter and head on over there.
Yeah. How was that?
What?
You drove the grocery getter today?
Is it just us?
No.
Is it just us? The air conditioner is emitting a weird smell.
Uh-oh.
I can't tell if it's supposed to be there or not.
Poison?
I don't know.
Cyanide?
I don't even know what it smells like. But it smells like somebody put one of those air fresheners down like in it. Yeah.
Like the whole time? Did it have a weird smell, or just when you started it up?
Here.
What happened? What are you doing?
I don't want to go in there and smell it.
Just open the door. You'll smell it. Here. Go. You tell me. Go.
Okay.
Go.
Right, DQ is going to leave her post and go get in the car
And it may be.
and smell
It may
the
be.
car.
Just take but it
You want her to call in?
it worked. No, I mean the air conditioner worked. It drives great. I do think it has a governor on it.
Oh, I have no doubt about that. I can't believe so many people texted in about best speed
Okay,
traps.
so
It's unbelievable.
we have some clarity on the situation in Alpena. It's over a ticket, some missing money, and I don't want to get into all the details because we'll probably get sued. But
Probably will. It's
So
all alleged.
it's all alleged, and it was over some ticket and some missing money. So I understand. Totally understand.
Okay. Good.
Bond and Harrison says replace the cabin air filter behind the glove box. That may help. But how the hell do you do that? This is not something that I would know how to do. I got in the car.
You could
I
get rid of
turned it
all
on.
get rid of all the food between the seats.
I'm cold trickled. I got in the car and I could drive. Okay, I don't know how the thing works. I got in the car and I could drive. Am I wrong?
You know, what's the result on the DQ is back?
Am I wrong?
It does smell like there was a Christmas tree in there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like the black ice Christmas tree.
Yeah, it's weird.
But there's nothing there now.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Ryan in Prairie Grove with a great question. Speaking of tickets, DQ, have we resolved the $54 issue?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure my father has.
Did you see your father this weekend?
I did.
Did it come up?
I think we talked about it a little, but we just joked about it.
Oh.
Really?
You still owe that man $54.
You still owe him $54 plus penalties.
Well, no.
Yes.
Well, he is the reason for the $30.
Yes, but you're the original reason for the problem.
It wasn't even my car.
That has nothing to do with
Well,
it.
then
You
your
were
sister
driving.
owes him $54.
Yeah, she owes him $50.
See, you were driving the car. You were at fault. Doesn't
Wasn't
matter.
my car.
It doesn't matter. Do the stand-up thing. Pay your dad his money.
I don't know.
Jamie in Fayetteville would like to know if he got cleared to tell the fart story.
I don't know.
Listen, there's going to come a day when he's going to tell this, and if it's half as funny as DQ explaining it, you're going to need to pull over, stop the car.
Yeah.
because it is one of the greatest things I've ever heard.
Lee J on the McCarty
all right.
Mail hotline says that Goshen isn't as bad as it used to be. All right.
Okay. Sounds like a member of the city council out in Goshen. Hey, we're not as bad as we used to be.
That's a great town slogan. Welcome to any town. Not as bad as it used to be.
House Farm says DQ's response is typical entitled.
Well, he hasn't necessarily asked for the money.
Oh, I see.
He didn't say.
You better resolve that little tax issue.
Does he have to?
You know what I mean?
I mean, if he really wanted the $50, he would have just taken it out of my bank account.
Why do you think he called and told the story?
I don't know.
Shame.
To be funny.
Shame.
No.
For shame. What, all
right.
You better take care of this little tax situation he brought up.
He'll be fine. That's
Yeah.
He'll be calling us from Leavenworth. We don't want that.
yeah. House Farm. What the hell? He has to ask for the money you owe him. Lee J would like to know if you thought about the game today.
I have.
Oh, well, you
I have
lost.
thought about the game.
Oh, you lost. It's too bad. Can't win with those with that thought process.
Who knew, DQ, when you graduated college and had all these great hopes and dreams, you would come to work every day and get annoyed? Imagine that.
Well,
I'm sure that would have happened anyway.
I mean, there's a lot of jobs where you go to work every day and get annoyed.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
This one's
that's most of work, actually.
This one's just a unique version of getting annoyed.
Unique it is.
Unique
Yes.
is.
Yes.
Jamie in Fayetteville sent us a meme of the Russian guy from Rounders. Pay that man his money.
All right.
Okay. I like that scene. It's a good scene. It's a good movie. Rounders.
Oh yeah.
Great. It's no Toasted the Pop-Tart movie. I mean, it's pretty good.
Toasted the Pop-Tart.
Did you watch the John Mulaney live thing?
No, I did not.
Apparently, it was kind of cruel.
Oh, really?
It's like John Mulaney live from LA or something.
And he was mean?
No, he wasn't mean. He had a bunch of comedians. Apparently, it's going on all week. So the first night, the jokes were just kind of unprepared and awkward, and then they all resorted back to his drug use.
Oh.
DQ, we've got
So,
a lawyer.
you
We've got a
know.
lawyer on the line. Out of the 479, DQ owes the money. She was the driver of the car. It doesn't matter whose car it is. It's a law.
Okay. Also, coming up next hour, I think I found our next, our 4 o'clock subject matter here. So we'll get into that. It involves graduation season, so we can discuss.
Oh,
that.
we're coming up on that, aren't we?
Yeah, we're right there. Yeah, it'll be a lot of the seniors have already stopped going in some places.
Yeah.
So that must be nice.
Dr. K says, did you know that you can't spell mega without game? DQ.
She's gonna snap again. We already got it once.
They're learning. They're evolving, DQ.
Yes, the AI is achieved consciousness.
Yeah,
and
they're
learning.
learning. Would you like to play a game?
The machines are learning.
How?
I'm afraid I can't do that. No, that's not a good movie, by the way.
What?
2001.
Space Odyssey?
It sucks.
War Games is good.
Okay. You reference HAL. That's what you call it.
That's 2001. Yeah,
the movie
War Games
sucks.
is a good one.
Overrated.
What?
Isn't War Games the one with Matthew Broderick?
Yes, it is.
Are those the same movies? The same types of movies?
No. Very, very
The
different.
Matthew Broderick movie actually moves along a little bit.
Wait, so then why did you?
What? I don't know.
That was just a really left turn. Then.
Yeah, why did you bring up War Games when I brought up 2001?
2001. You were just like, oh, well, War Games is good.
I don't know. I have Matthew Broderick on the brain today. I don't know why.
Oh, okay.
Are you thinking about the game?
No.
I watched Top Gun Maverick this weekend.
America.
It actually wasn't bad.
It's
fine. I love Miles Teller.
I still haven't seen it.
He was good in that movie.
Was he?
Too popular. Was he take his shirt off or something? Is that the deal?
Yeah, but
Do you want us to leave for a minute? We'll
it was
come
good.
back.
Wow.
It was a good movie.
All right.
Wow. Look, she's turning red. She's giggling. Turn her camera on. Turn her camera on. She's giggling and turning bright red.
There we go.
There she
That's
is. Yeah,
2-2.
just laughing and giggling at Miles Teller.
Yeah.
Sounds like a magician.
He's
to
a
me.
great actor.
Yeah, he does. Well, you're thinking Penn and Teller.
I'm thinking of Penn and Teller, but Miles Teller sounds like he's an illusionist, like he makes a bus disappear or something. To me, I don't know. That's not an acting name. You know how DQ talked about you have to have like baby names and grown-up names. Miles Teller's not an acting name.
Robert from
Yeah.
Stadium Shop took great offense to your dislike of the name Robert.
Yeah, I know, and he should.
Yeah,
I was
he should.
offended on behalf of the Roberts.
Me.
Yeah, you.
Me.
You don't even go by that.
Doesn't matter.
It's on his paperwork.
Yeah, I have paperwork that has Robert on it.
Yeah.
And all the Bettys and all the other people you hate.
Yeah, really. Who would you like to offend today? All right. 866-285-4005.
We're doing graduation.
Yeah, we have. Yeah,
on a Monday after they lost 2 out of 3.
Well, people don't want to talk about the game, obviously, because they lost. That makes us not feel good.
All right.
But it was the fault of the plane service anyway.
Well, that's what I heard. Our local media that it was the playing service.
That is why they're the local media. All right, 866-285-4005. Join us on the McLarty Daniel Hotline. We got a bunch of stuff we'll do coming up here. I think I found our next subject that we'll get into.
Oh, good.
And maybe we'll talk about the baseball team again and how if you're panicking now, you just haven't been paying attention for the last 49 games. We'll be right back.
It's Monday, May 6th. I'm Brandon Evans. This is your 4029 News live local late breaking update. We are watching for the possibility of severe weather rolling in late tonight, mostly after 11 p.m., although there are isolated chances earlier than that. Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee is tracking all of it. Also tonight, our Valerie Zhang has an update on a deck collapse over the weekend in Bella Vista where a number of people were injured. Officials say roughly a dozen people were on the deck when it happened. Meanwhile, in Little Rock, Arkansas, lawmakers pass a $6.3 billion budget, increasing state spending by 1.7%. Now, most of the $109 million increase goes to education, the governor's new school voucher program. More info on that, including other bills that were passed, it's available online right now, 4029tv.com or on our free mobile app. From NWA to the River Valley and everywhere in between, make 4029 your home for all the stories that impact you and your community.
Are you ready to upgrade your ride? Head on over to McLarty Daniel Country. McLarty Daniel has over 1,000 used cars to choose from, so you're sure to find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. With 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale, you're never too far away from a great deal. But that's not all. If you're looking for something brand new, they've got you covered there too, with a great selection of new cars available for you to upgrade to. So what are you waiting for? Come on down to McLarty Daniel and drive away in the car of your dreams. Online at McLartyDaniel.com.
Hey, Hog fans, this is Matt.
This is Elizabeth.
And this is the reigning champion of my own conference, Robert.
You do realize that's not a thing.
Well, I did receive a plaque commemorating that accomplishment.
Yeah, and I was elected the president of Mars. Anyway, Hog fans, it's that time again.
It's baseball season. And Hog fans, the Stadium Shop has everything you need for Razorback baseball.
From t-shirts, sweatshirts, man cave stuff, and even a Razorback original, the Bases Loaded beer hats.
Plus, ladies, as well as a restocked women's section, we have the Bases Loaded beer stein boppers.
Yeah, it's kind of like those old-time space alien antennas, you know.
Yeah, well, not really.
So when you're in Fayetteville, stop by the store at 989 South Razorback Road, next door to Baum Walker Stadium, or you can shop us on them WW Interweb Basegram. You get it, man.
Dad, do you mean the website?
Yeah.
Which is shoponrazorback.com. That's shoponrazorback.com.
Or call us at 479-STADIUM. That's 479-782-3486.
As always,
go Hogs!
Need a new roof? Shamrock Roofing and Construction can have you covered right now for as low as $139.99 with approved credit. For quality and peace of mind, one call does it all. Shamrock Roofing and Construction. Call 479-319-5100. Supply issues are no issue at Shamrock Roofing and Construction. As one of America's largest roofing companies, we stocked up early and we stocked up big. We can do your job right now. And because we paid less for our material, we can share those savings with you. Call today or visit us at shamrockroofer.com.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. We work to design an insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter Insurance ranked #1 in customer satisfaction among auto insurers in the Central Region 5 out of the last 6 years by J.D. Power.
Call my friend JT Finley at 479-521-4220 or come by and see him in the heart of Fayetteville off College Avenue.
Your home is your biggest asset. So when you decide to add a sunroom, a patio cover, a new driveway, or new windows, you need to call a company you can trust. Sawyers has been part of your community for over 30 years. They're insured, licensed, and have 100% financing for all of their products. Take all the worry out of your next project. Call Sawyers and let them handle it from permitting to completion. Sawyers, serving the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas with a full showroom located in Fort Smith or online at sawyers-sunrooms.com.
When you're looking for your next side-by-side, motorcycle, ATV, or zero-turn mower, look no further than your local Wood Power Sports store. With convenient locations in Springdale, Fayetteville, and Harrison, we've got 9 brands to choose from. If you can think of it, we've probably got it. These 3 convenient locations also provide you with outstanding service and parts capabilities. Want to know more? Visit us online at woodpowersports.com. Pick your brand, location, or shop all 3. We look forward to earning your business. Wood Power Sports, a solid name you can trust.
Gatorade presents the Kendrick Fincher Race to Hydrate 5K and Youth Run on Saturday, May 11th at Rail Yard Bike Park in downtown Rogers. Experience a scenic run through nature, enjoy the fun zone, character meet and greets, and more. Fun for all ages with a special youth run and toddler trot. Help support Kendrick Fincher's Hydration for Life's vital mission while having a blast. Sign up by April 22nd for early bird perks. Registration and more information is available at kendrickfincher.org. Keep cool and enjoy the fun on May 11th.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Broadcasting live from the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruscin and Zach Show. ESPN Arkansas presents Derek Ruscin.
Have we got a stadium? Yes. Have we got a college? Yes. Well, we can't support both. Tomorrow we start tearing down the college.
And Zach Arns.
Work. Hello, boys. Have a good night's rest. I missed you.
With DQ.
Just gonna go have fun. No one out there that I know of in the audience actively hates me.
Call or text the McClarty Daniel hotline 866-285-4005. With 6 locations in Springdale and Bentonville, a good deal is never far away. Ruscin and Zach.
But if they hate him, why do they listen?
Most common answer. I want to see what he'll say next.
This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
All right, we're back here on ESPN Arkansas. They Hit That Line Now app, 866-285-4005. Happy Monday to you. Baseball team loses at Kentucky 2 out of 3. And people who don't really pay attention are all of a sudden, what happened? Well, you got people on a good team. These things happen from time to time. It's not
the new
June
top
yet.
25 come out?
A few of them have. Maybe all of them.
Well, there's
I'm
only one that matters.
No, there's like 12 polls in that sport.
Yeah,
It's absurd.
There's only one that matters. D1 baseball.
The only thing that matters is who is holding the big trophy at the end in Omaha. All these polls are just silliness, foolishness, as Terrell would say. You know what I mean?
Oh, fun story. I butt dialed a former Razorback twice today in the same conversation.
Oh, good.
Derek Russell.
Oh, yeah.
I was trying to call you.
Oh, look at that.
And Siri doesn't recognize the pronunciation of your name.
Good.
So when I say it, I have
Siri.
to say Ruscin.
Siri's just the government spying on us anyway.
Probably. So I said, hey, hang on. I said, hey, you know who? Call Derek Ruscin. And she called Derek Russell twice.
Yeah.
And then he calls me back, and I'm like, hey, dude, sorry, I got a fat ass. This is a double butt dial. My bad.
So, what was I going to say?
I don't know.
Oh, man. Dang it. Let's all sit here till I
the new number one team in the country? Oh, no.
Tennessee, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, they've won.
Okay, we can't. That should not be allowed to happen.
Tennessee's won. They lost their first series, and they've won 7 in a row since then.
You, Tony!
2 sweeps.
They're number one?
Yeah.
Clemson,
Yeah.
A&M.
You know what I can't figure out? Like, I don't think Georgia's very good, but they've got this Condon guy who just hits a bunch of home runs, and he's getting a bunch of attention. I don't think they're that good, but he's getting a bunch of attention.
This is not a serious sport. East Carolina is in the top 10.
East Carolina is in the KPI. They are 14th in the KPI.
East Carolina is in the top 10. A school that readily was willing to offer me scholarships to go there.
Well, they've upped their standards since then.
No, they really have.
That was a very long time ago. Very long time ago. Here's the KPI top 10. Kentucky's 1, A&M's 2. Tennessee's 3, Clemson's 4, Arkansas's 5.
Okay.
North Carolina's 6, Georgia's 7, Florida State 8, Wake Forest 9, Mississippi State 10. So this week you play the 10 team in the KPI, which is the new metric that apparently the college baseball committee is looking at with stuff like this. And next week you play the number 2 team in the KPI on the road. So there's this is we knew the whole time that the end was going to be especially as Kentucky won a bunch of games and A&M went on that streak and got hot. We knew this was going to be the most challenging part of the schedule, and look, here we are.
It's not a serious sport. East Carolina's in the top 10.
Okay, and they use metal bats.
And they use metal bats.
And they don't give out full scholarships to everybody on the team.
Exactly. This is not
11.7
This is not
or
a
whatever.
serious sport.
Although they're thinking of changing that, so that's pretty good. Ryan wants East Carolina's WAR. That's an individual stat, not a team stat, I believe.
That is
right?
correct. Yes.
Okay, all right.
And look, if you can tell me what WAR is in English,
Wins above replacement.
what it is. I know what it stands for, but tell me what it is.
It's how good you are.
Okay.
You're a good
It's how
player.
good you are.
Because these are the wins they wouldn't have if you didn't play.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't know. People got spreadsheets. I don't know what it does.
Yeah, even Hutch. When Hutch is befuddled to tell me what it is,
That's a bad.
that's when I know that this is not something that regular humans are meant to know.
Yeah. If the let's see here, the SEC tournament, if the tournament started this week, which it doesn't, Arkansas would be the 2, because on the tiebreaker with Tennessee, it's goes to win-loss versus the 1 team, and Kentucky went 2-1 against Arkansas. So,
This is not right.
What
Abner is texted. He wants to see the CPI. That's the choke
is that?
probability index. No, I'm kidding.
No.
I'm kidding.
No.
I'm kidding.
That no.
I'm kidding.
That's a bridge too far. No. That's a bridge too far. You can't do that. Oh man. Yeah. I mean, they're hot. I mean, what can you say? They're right there in the division race, and Arkansas still leading the West. I don't know how important that is to people, but I don't know. Anyway, the hacker says we need a crypto mine to figure out war.
I believe that. Nobody seems to be able to explain to me what it means. I just know the higher the number, the better you are.
And now, Abner, I will, for your editing pleasure, impersonate a crypto mine. Here we go. There you go. There's your crypto mine. There you go. Thank you. I perform all week. Don't do this. DQ, delete that immediately. I command you. Like I have any power.
It's good and backed up. It could pop up 2 more times. All right.
Skeeter is streaming us.
Yeah.
I don't want to read that.
No.
That's unfortunate.
Skeeter is recovering from an injury sustained last week, and he is minute by minute updating us on where we are being streamed. Right. Now,
in the facility.
Yeah.
Here's a person hoping Abner caught the drop of you saying you have a fat ass. Well, it'll never be aired.
Never. Not once.
No. Ryan in Prairie Grove. Did you talk about the mothership running Dari and Mel yet? I assume like running them out.
Yeah. Apparently this weekend was their last show.
Yeah. I never understood why on the national side. Now, of course, Morning Rush, halftime, us, that's quality entertainment on a daily basis.
Huh?
But for a long time, ESPN's best shows have been on Saturday morning. When you talk about Marty McGee and Dari and Mel. And I never understood why they couldn't apply that sort of stuff to the regular daytime lineup.
What are they replacing it with?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Probably another show, Zach, where TV people try and do radio and figure out they can't do it.
Okay.
Because you just can't sit and talk and do a show. Like, there's more to it than that. And they tried that. They've tried so many Sports Center flavors of the week trying to do radio shows, and they're all terrible. They figured it out with this morning show, finally, what I listened to with this Evan Canty and Michelle, because these are actually people that know how to do a radio show. Like Evan Cohen, Michelle Smallman worked at ESPN 101 in St. Louis for a long time. So they actually have radio people doing the morning show again, and that's good because, you can't just put Sports Center in. You can't put TV in. There's no prompter here. TV people can't operate without a prompter.
Most of them don't have a personality.
They don't have a prompter. There's no prompter in radio. They don't know what to do. Doesn't work. All right. Rant over. Although Brandon Evans has done radio.
Brandon has, yeah. Well, that was the thing. He started in radio, transition, and back.
It's easier now. You got a prompter.
Right.
You don't have to think. You just read the words on the screen. It's great. I wish we had that.
A prompter?
Yeah.
I mean, I can get you one.
Oh, yeah.
You wouldn't let me have an X-ray machine in here.
No.
Why would I want a prompter?
No. All right. Here are back-to-back texts on the McClarty Daniel hotline.
Okay.
This is how you know you are you're doing a good job. Cody says, I like Greeny before Phil. And then Shane says, Greeny sucks.
Okay. Okay, there we go.
Perfect. That's a good show. You're right down the middle. People hate you. Yeah. So there you go. Very good. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. There it is. I've lost my train of thought. It's derailed as we.
Is it time? Is it time to hit the button?
It really is. Okay. Yeah. No, don't hit that. Don't hit that button. They've suffered enough. As far as the, I know the poll question is normal baseball issues. I mean, if you want to simplify it, I think that's pretty much what it is. Like, this team, here's the thing. Phil brought this up earlier. They're 49 games into this, Zach. They don't have a left fielder or a DH.
Yes. That's a problem.
Sort of something you kind of need. I mean, a left fielder that can hit anyway. I mean,
the biggest issue to me is you were good Friday night. You're fine. And then it just tailed off. Once Hagen Smith is out of the way,
right,
you've got problems.
Well, what's happened, it's like all these other teams have been planning like this all season long, but Kentucky's one of the few that could actually pull it off. Teams throughout the year, Zach, have surrendered the first game. We're not beating him, but we can get him in 2 and 3, and that's what Kentucky did. They couldn't get Hagen Smith in game one.
Kentucky was winning. I mean, they were beating Hagen Smith, and then one inning got away from them and turned the thing upside down. But man, I mean, if you had, they've got Mississippi State this weekend, then they travel to A&M.
Yep.
We were talking. What should they go the last 9 games to feel good? I thought 6 and 3 was probably where that means you got to go 5 and 1 the rest of the way. And that thing down in A&M is no guarantee. If you go down there and struggle,
they go either 5 and 4 or 4 and 5, somewhere in there. I think
if they struggle against A&M, I'm not feeling great about a trip to Omaha.
Well, again, there is a possibility that A&M is a better team than them. It's possible. I know no one can comprehend that here because for 3 months, all you hear about are the Diamond Hogs, the Diamond Hogs, the Diamond Hogs, the Diamond Hogs, and we do not understand in our myopic state that there are other teams in the sport, and some of them might be good. But that's what we learned this weekend. We may learn it again. I don't know.
Nobody's actually watched A&M.
No, nobody watches any of this stuff. No. That's why it's so shocking when you watch. They only watch the Razorbacks in baseball, particularly in baseball. I think they watch more of the league in the other sports, but only in baseball they watch the Razorbacks. And so when a team beats them, it is a shock to your system because this is all you know. Is the Razorbacks. Well, they must be the best. I got the 31-2, blah, 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 blah. So it's a shock to people's system because they have no perspective on the rest of the league at all. And so that's what happens here. But maybe Kentucky's better than them. We'll see. If they go out in the regional, Arkansas goes to Omaha, I don't think Kentucky's better than them. But they were better than them over the weekend.
That's all that matters.
That's what matters right now. But in the first time they've lost this, now they don't play down there every year, but they haven't lost a series down there since 2011. 13 years since that's happened there. So.
Yeah. Well, we said the same thing on Friday about going to Kentucky. was that what was he? I think he was 1-8. The manager for the coach for Kentucky was 1-8 all time against Arkansas or something like that.
Yeah.
And obviously the field conditions are what spurred on the Wildcats.
That it can't be real. I gotta hear this. I gotta hear if there's sincerity or a tinge of sarcasm.
Oh no.
Oh, man. Yeah. Let's see here. House Farm says, just can't let us have one thing, can you? Football sucks. Basketball sucks. We looked for baseball. Now it sucks. Is this how you
Baseball
make us long for
suck.
football?
You're 40-9.
You have 40 wins.
You're 40-9.
In first place in the SEC West. I don't believe
everything's fine.
I don't believe you quote unquote suck because you lost you lost 2 out of 3 to Kentucky over the weekend. As I said earlier, you didn't get swept by Auburn.
No.
All right. Or Missouri.
No,
all right. So let's just But this is what happens. People drop in and they see losses and are like, well, what happened here? It's like going to the restaurant. You finally get to visit and you're like, this isn't as good as everybody told me it was for 3 months. But they have a couple of things on the pitching side. Mason Molina may be losing his starting job to Gage Wood. We'll see if they do that. Tigert had a bad day, but I think that's just Tigert having a bad day.
The idea of them shuffling all this around this late in the year, you shouldn't be searching with 6 to go.
Well, but they're always searching. This is another thing Phil said today. By this time, usually the lineup is set and they can't figure out the pitching.
Yep.
Well, now the lineup is not set and they sort of have the pitching figured out. Like you know who's going to start the games. And Fisher's out for the year.
Yeah.
Got some kind of they're not sure if it's Tommy John or what, but he's got an arm thing. He's out.
Dave wasn't talking about that one.
Well, he talked about it today.
Did he? Okay.
Club,
last thing I heard from him last week was he didn't want to talk about it because he didn't know anything.
Yeah. Well, he brought it up today to the fans at the Swatters Club.
Did he say it loud?
I don't know. I wasn't.
He has to.
I was just reading the.
What'd he say?
I know someone that goes to the Swatters Club, and he is seriously the youngest person in the room, and he's not young.
If I went to the Swatters Club, would I be the youngest person?
Yes,
okay.
Yes, you would.
Like by a decade,
at least.
What do you want me to do to the dog? What's he saying?
Now you've got me picturing the front row of tables. They have those big horns in their ears,
Waldorf and Statler. What'd he say?
Like from the 17th century, those big horns in their ear.
Hey, by the way, shout out. We got a new bowl game sponsor.
Yeah, we do.
The Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl presented by Gin and Juice, DQ.
Laid back.
My mind on my money and my money on my mind.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
What?
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's the Arizona Bowl, which previously was sponsored by Barstool.
Right.
So it's kind of in their wheelhouse.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah. I also today, it's not all I wanted to see it. It's not all bad news. Not that losing's a bummer, but
40-9.
It's not bad news, right?
It's like Margot Robbie complaining about having a bad hair day.
That's right.
You're
still Margot Robbie.
Yeah,
yes.
exactly.
Right. But they got Adu Tiero from Kentucky today on the basketball team, so he's transferring in to give them their 4th transfer to go with the 3 incoming freshmen. So that's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
You now have 7.
Again,
you're more than halfway to fielding a team.
That's not. I don't think we're worried about basketball. There will be 13 players.
I don't think you should be worried about baseball.
Okay.
I think everything is still on pace.
How many days are we from a national title?
40 something.
Yep.
I don't know.
Oh yeah,
50?
We forgot to mention. Thank you, Chicken Man.
What do we say?
Thank
you, Chicken Man. Yeah, right. Somebody had a chicken hat on. Apparently, Phil said at the game over the weekend in Kentucky, trying to troll the Kentucky fans. I like that.
Okay.
I don't like Kentucky fans. They made me cry once as a kid, but we don't need to hear that story again.
$2.
I didn't say the story. I alluded to it. That's not a fine.
That's a half a fine.
No, it is not.
Yes. You allude to a story that we've already heard.
I'm filing a complaint.
Okay. File it with Kenny.
Second attorney. I'm filing with you. You represent me in this.
I don't know if you want to do that.
The bench trial.
Second, he's known as the settler.
All right, fine. Okay, this is ESPN Arkansas. The Hit That Line Now app. 18 minutes after the hour. The Lindbergh team looking to help you sell your property in Northwest Arkansas, just like Robert and Victoria did. They had a property in Bella Vista, and they went with the Lindbergh Real Estate Group. And Robert and Victoria knew right away. They got good vibes right away. They were in good hands with the Lindbergh team. The team listened carefully. They put a plan together that worked for them. And the Lindbergh team got the property in front of the right potential buyers and got the deal done. Multiple offers on the table for Robert and Victoria. They then looked at each offer and figured out the best one for them. And they were impressed with how quickly and smoothly the sale went and thrilled with the final selling price. Robert and Victoria happy, and you'll be happy if you go with the Lindbergh Real Estate Group, the team that has sold over $1 billion in real estate. The team that gets you a cash offer in 72 hours or use Terra's high-octane marketing and sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. Find out more about it at LindberghTeam.com. LIMBIRD. LindberghTeam.com or Google Lindbergh Real Estate Group to check out the over 900 5-star reviews. Do it.
Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel Hotline. 866-285-4005. McClarty Daniel, a vehicle for every lifestyle.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. There is zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have a 5-star rating on Google and Yelp and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
It's Ruscin and Zach.
Give me the hug, Chuck.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online at hims.com/joy. Through Hims, you'll get a free medical consultation to determine the ED medication that's best for you. Discreet shipping if prescribed, a 100% online process, and a range of treatment options, including trusted generic alternatives to the name brands, at up to 95% off. ED is personal, and at Hims, so is treating it. Just go to hims.com/joy and get connected to a licensed medical provider online for free with zero copay, no expensive appointments, and no awkward face-to-face conversations. To start your free online visit, you need to go to this exclusive address, hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy for your free online visit. HIMS.com/JOY.
Mother's Day is not complete without Richard's Country Meat Market. Whether you're cooking up an inspired new recipe or mom's favorite family dish, visit Richard's Country Meat Market for the best meats in town with upper choice and prime beef. Tender, juicy, and the most flavorful fillets, chicken breasts, prime rib, perfectly flavored gourmet burgers, and fresh kebabs on the grill. Don't worry about the sides or dessert. Richards has you covered with their home-style recipes. Serve mom only the best from Richard's Country Meat Market in Fayetteville.
How do I drive more traffic to my website? How do I increase my Google rankings? If these are just a few of the questions you have for your business, then we should talk. In addition to sports radio marketing, ESPN Arkansas can help your business be found online. From website design to geo-targeted campaigns, search engine marketing, social media management, streaming video campaigns, and much more. ESPN Arkansas is your digital marketing partner. Go to ESPNArkansasDigital.com for your free digital marketing audit or email us at sales@hitthatline.com to schedule an appointment.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people.
So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at precisiondoornwa.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. Are you ready to upgrade your ride? Head on over to McClarty Daniel Country. McClarty Daniel has over 1,000 used cars to choose from, so you're sure to find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. With 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale, you're never too far away from a great deal. But that's not all. If you're looking for something brand new, they've got you covered there too, with a great selection of new cars available for you to upgrade to. So what are you waiting for? Come on down to McClarty Daniel and drive away in the car of your dreams. Online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Oh my gosh, Becky, look at that sign. It looks like one of those that Sign Studio made.
Well, that's because it probably is. Hi, I'm Matt Reese, COO of Sign Studio. Don't let the name fool you. We're not just signs. From interior and exterior signage to business cards, banners, and promotional items, Sign Studio can help take your business to the next level. We're passionate about helping you grow your brand. Our in-house design and production team allows for quick turnaround, and we have multiple locations to serve all of your Northwest Arkansas signage needs. Follow us online or call 479-250-4844.
Whether you own a local business or a global one, you know that these days, generating growth is a challenge. By teaming with Bank of America, you'll not just stay ahead of the curve, you'll move it. With access to experts, award-winning insights, and business solutions so powerful, you'll make every move matter, locally and globally. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. What would you like the power to do? Copyright 2024 Bank of America N.A.
The folks, I'm Chief Meteorologist Darby Bobby with the 4029 Get Ready Weather Forecast. Folks, we are tracking a potentially very busy night of severe storms across Northwest Arkansas. We'll watch for isolated severe storms this evening and then a line coming through later on tonight, mainly after 11 o'clock. Could be very damaging winds, strong tornadoes. We'll be watching for all of it tonight. We get to tomorrow, things quiet down, highs to low 80s, and then things ramp right back up Wednesday with another threat of severe storms. That's your Get Ready Weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel Hotline, 866-285-4005. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
This is brought to you by the Good Chair. Tonight, have a place to sit. Get the Good Chair only at the Stadium Shop. Stop by and tell Robert that Joe Bonamassa sucks. You would like a seat. The Good Chair baseball team dropped 2 out of 3 over the weekend to number 8 Kentucky, now number 4 Kentucky. No midweek game this week. They'll host Mississippi State over the weekend. For you Cardinals fans, top 2 prospects in the organization are in Northwest Arkansas this week. Tink Hence, he's from Watson Chapel, one-time Razorback signee, number 1 prospect in the Cards organization, and then Tekoa Roby. He went to high school down in Florida. He's the number 2 prospect. He will pitch for Springfield as well. Your Ruscin and Zach X polls brought to you by our good friends at Unlimited Heat and Air in Springdale. 479-225-8809 for all of your heat and air needs. Losing 2 out of 3 in Lexington, is it normal baseball issues or reason for concern? 67.3% of you say just normal baseball issues. You ever used a hotel gym? 58.8% of you said yes. If you were asked, could you perform exit row duties? 76% of you said yes. Yes, I can. Before humanity explores artificial intelligence, should we do something about natural stupidity? 93.8% of you said yes. That number's going down. The stupid people are waking up and they're now starting to vote.
God help us.
Yep. If you ask someone where they bought something, do you actually have any intention of buying it? 63.6% of you said no. Those are your Ruscin and Zach X polls. Brought to you by Unlimited Heat and Air in Springdale, 479-225-8809.
All right, thank you. All right, here we are, 866-285-4005. By the way, we got a text a while ago. I didn't save it. I also got the one that I did save that we can talk about here. But there was a text a while ago about with all of the Nate Thompson stats and how poor, they're in the hundreds in offense in baseball or whatever. Okay, you're right. You know what? Let's play this your way, all right? Not me. Let's not play it my way. Let's play it your way. You just started watching this weekend, and they lost 2 out of 3, and now you've got it all figured out, and they should fire the hitting coach. All right, fine.
Well, if it's
got 40 wins.
If it's not Nate Thompson, it's Matt Hobbs.
I know
Somebody's
the
gotta be
pendulum swings
blamed.
back
Yeah.
every year. I know. Last year they wanted Hobbs fired.
They're 40-9.
Or they, yeah, they won.
All right, look, getting to Omaha is the victory. Winning it is it's very, very hard to do. Are they equipped to do it? Yes.
Listen,
are they going to do it? I don't know.
It's a 3-week season. Can we at least, before we start making wholesale changes to the organization, can we at least see how those 3 weeks go? We're not even there yet. We're ultimately in preseason. I mean, seriously. I mean, can we wait on that?
We all agree they're in the hunt, right? I mean,
yes,
they're going to be one of the 12 teams.
They're number 5 in the United States of America.
Okay. All right.
And people, they lose 2 out of 3, and people act like they're number 205. It makes no sense.
Are they flawed? Yes.
Yes.
Are these 18 to 22-year-olds that are still developing? Yes, they have holes in their game.
But it's not their fault that you just started paying attention, and now you're mad because they lost 2 out of 3. That's not their fault. That's yours. Quit blaming them for your shortfall.
He wants to know if DVH is on the hot seat.
No.
House Farm says I said 46-7. And they have to win out. Actually, I said 49-7.
49-7. Well, they're at they got 9. This is not possible.
And guys, if you think it's bad now, fall's coming. Slow down.
Do you think this is a sidebar?
What?
Okay, so like there is only that I know of one media job where the host has more power than the bosses. Remember how Juracek worked for Musselman back in the day? And to an extent, I believe that Juracek works for Calipari now. Anyway, there's only one instance in media I can think of, and it's McAfee. Like ESPN works for McAfee. He doesn't work for them. Can you imagine if we had something like Hit That Line Bet going and we came on here and trashed it? The phone calls we would get in the next break.
Yeah.
And McAfee goes on his trashing ESPN Bet. Nobody cares. They can't touch him. They can't touch him.
They can.
They got Norby fired. He can do no wrong.
They can, but he's got a wider berth than virtually everybody else.
He can't be touched.
As long as he can.
Because they need him more than he needs them.
See,
that's totally the way it is.
No, what happens is you're good until your numbers start to decline, and then you're fair game, and they will remove you very, very quickly. Nobody's impenetrable. Nobody has. I mean, even Stern to a large extent. I mean, it's part of the reason. He got into the stuff with K-Rock, and K-Rock took off. He took off from K-Rock.
He got in trouble with the FCC too.
Who hasn't?
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, if you haven't gotten in trouble with the FCC, you're not.
They were getting fined for stuff that whatever you could probably do now. I guess I don't know. I mean, some of the stuff you couldn't do, but some of it wasn't that big a deal.
And I'm not quoting Tommy here, but I mean, he tells us all the time, everybody's got a boss. You have to answer to somebody.
I don't think McAfee's got a boss.
Yeah, he does.
I don't think
now,
so.
His boss might be somebody that's in his corner paving the way.
No.
And that's great until that relationship sours. And eventually it will. It always does. Nothing's forever.
No, I don't. He came on here and or he went on that thing and was trashing an ESPN product, and I'm just like, boy, there aren't a lot of people that could do that. There is one person that could do that at ESPN.
This is actually a great question from Big Keith up in the house. Is complaining about a baseball team that's number 5 in the country and 40-9 idle rich?
The caviar was served at the wrong temperature. Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yes.
I just want to make sure.
Yes.
Hey, team inside the top 5. It's been in inside the top 5 all season long.
Look, they're right there. They're right there.
They're not perfect.
They're right there. And it's going to come down to Irwin said this today. Well, I listened to a lot of halftime today, didn't I?
Yeah, what is up with that?
I don't know. You weren't here to talk to. I got lonely. Turned the radio on.
Whoa.
What?
When I'm here, we don't talk.
That's fine. But
you two
it
need
comes
to learn
down
to communicate better.
Who's the 2 and the 3 in the regional, and who's on the other side in the supers. That's what it comes down to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, all this other stuff, whatever. That's what it comes down to.
They're still going to win it.
The whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Double digits. Guaranteed.
Oh, God. No. It's over now.
It's guaranteed.
It's over
It's already
now.
done. I've peered into the future. Get your hotel rooms for Omaha. 2 weeks.
28 minutes until the hour.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
I know Fayetteville. I know the people.
I know how to coach offensive line.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Is your heating and air system up to task? Call Kelly and Larry, the Champion Heating Pros at Unlimited Heating and Air to schedule your heating and tune-up service. Champion brand offers a 10-year parts and labor warranty on all new and replacement systems. Special tune-up pricing, $79. Military discounts as well as civil service discounts too. Unlimited Heat and Air is veteran-owned and supports all lines of civil service. Call today, 479-225-8809. Unlimited Heating and Air, your Champion home comfort experts.
Pay attention. This happens fast. You need money. You get a job. Turns out that job doesn't pay near enough for the nonsense it puts you through every day. You want to move fast, but the clock moves slow. You're smart, though. You know machines. You want to work at a place as fast as you. You call Medley Equipment Company. They need a technician, and they'll teach you everything you need to know to be the best, with pay raises all along. Because Medley keeps you moving.
I'm Branch Manager Bo Tommy. Visit medley.com or come see us at 2150 Ford Avenue, Springdale, Arkansas.
Tougher than the first shower after a sunburn. They're the new Mahindra tractors at Tatum Motor Company. New Mahindras are heavier with more built-in weight, so you can push more, pull more, and lift more. Your new Mahindra will always be ready and capable. These tough Mahindra tractors are proudly made with steel, not plastic, so you'll never be envious of the other brands. Plus, with the new Mahindra, you get up to a 7-year powertrain warranty on most models and 0% financing on select models for 72 months. That's 6 years, no interest. If you're looking for a new tractor or tractor package, check out the new Mahindra from Tatum Motor Company. You can even call for a quote before you head down. Tatum Motors promises they won't be undersold. Tatum Motor Company in Anderson, Missouri, and Tawnytown, Arkansas.
I'm Paul with Tatum Motor Company. Visit us online at tatummotor.com.
Is this the right time of year to sell your home and buy something new? Hi, this is former Razorback and Super Bowl champ Brett Good with Collier & Associates. The market is changing. Mortgage rates have declined in recent weeks. Do you know what the current market value is for your home? Call or text me today at 479-651-2292 and let's discuss your best option for today's real estate market. That's 479-651-2292. Or go to our website and search nwahome.com to start the conversation. Good team at Collier & Associates wishes you the best in 2024.
Hey, y'all. It's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Have you ever thought about what a bad haircut could do to your image? That's why you shouldn't trust your appearance to anyone except the professionals at Fantasy Sports Cuts. We believe our clients are walking billboards. If you don't look good, we don't look good. Fantasy Sports Cuts is a full-service men's hair salon where you'll always find sports on our 8 TVs, and the fridge is always full of free beer, or root beer for those little men in training. Fantasy Sports Cuts, Fayetteville's hair joint for men at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
QC Kinetics provided amazing pain relief for a former professional baseball player, and you have access to the same life-changing treatments as retired Braves pitcher Jose Alvarez.
I put a lot of stress and strain and work on my right arm, but my right elbow took most of the damage with 3 surgeries.
Arthritis developed, and the pain was unbearable.
It wasn't just pain when I was trying to play sports. It was anytime I was moving the right elbow. It was pretty excruciating at times.
That's when Jose discovered QC Kinetics and the regenerative treatments that help the body heal itself, restoring damaged tissue and providing relief with no surgery or downtime. Jose's message to the medical professionals at QC Kinetics:
my elbow is feeling outstanding. Where were you 10 years ago, for crying out loud?
QC Kinetics is right here. Call for your complimentary consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
ESPN 99.5. The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Ruscin and Zach has been streamed in 157.
We already did that.
Did we? No, we didn't.
Did we?
No.
It's 4:38.
Yes. You do that every day at 3:45.
Oh, crap.
I'm sorry. It's Mr. Sparky right now.
That's right.
What?
It's Mr. Sparky.
Drive home.
You're okay.
I got distracted. We just got a text. Somebody's in labor.
We'll talk about it. Yes.
It's Mr. Sparky.
Hold on.
Okay.
Not prepared.
See, DQ, that's why you're a great producer. You know what's going on. We don't.
DQ. All right. Now I'm ready.
This is your drive home, powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one.
You don't have to
Lord.
put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
I'm anal.
Look, another player has rung the bell. That means he did his personal best.
I scored with a Michigan girl once doing that.
Oh,
Come on.
Woo pig.
Sorry, I got distracted. We're having a conversation and
Yeah, what happened was someone's having a baby, and they texted us about it, but they didn't mean to text us about it. And so, that's what's going on here. So there's a lot going on. Here behind the scenes on Ruscin and Zach today. So what's going on there? Is it a
okay? So
boy, girl?
We're not sure. We did get a text, and I'm just not going to identify the person, but it just says, "Hey, let someone know that she is going into labor right now. I'm not going to be at work." To which I responded 10-4.
Yeah.
And because now I'm in. I mean, somebody's having we're having a conversation right now. They're having a baby, and my only advice is if they offer you drugs, the answer is yes. If they don't, ask.
Yeah.
I had to sit through 2, but you see some stuff.
That's the last record WKRP played before they went rock.
What's that?
It was the Tabernacle Choir singing "You're Having My Baby." That's the one that Johnny Fever.
Wait a minute.
Broke.
What did they play before that?
I don't know, like elevator music and stuff.
What?
Yeah.
Wait. You can't have Venus Flytrap and Johnny Fever and play elevator music.
Well, they brought in Venus later. This is when they changed the format. They're playing the choir singing "You're Having My Baby" right now, and Andy comes in and says, "Hey, you can change the format right now." And then Johnny scratches the record, he breaks it, and then he starts playing some rock deal. And Johnny Fever was born on WKRP in Cincinnati. Is that hanging tough?
No.
Oh! I don't have that.
Really?
I don't have that one.
Oh,
Falco? I've never heard the beginning like this.
Really? Oh, yeah. He was also...
Is this a remix?
No. He was also, in case you were wondering, their commissar. Ever heard this?
I haven't heard that version.
Yeah. This is it's the extended.
We were bemoaning, and it was on. They did this on the show we were talking about a few weeks ago. Zach and I were bemoaning the fact that the greatest show possibly in the history of music television, at least one of them, just in general music television, not the channel MTV, was Pop-Up Video.
Oh, God.
Pop-Up Video was amazing.
It was amazing.
It was amazing.
Learned
And they
so
did
much
Amadeus
stuff.
one time on there. I
Right.
remember watching that.
You know who's in that movie? Was Larry Kroger from Animal House.
That's right, yeah. Larry Kroger. Oh, that's what's her name? Is that Diana Ross?
It is Diana Ross.
I'm Coming Out.
Yeah.
Okay.
DQ, you ever hear this?
No.
This song slaps.
Well, they did it in Mo Money, Mo Problems.
That's right.
So they remixed it.
Yeah,
or
so
they
you kids
sampled
would
it.
know it as something else.
They sampled it. That's what they call that. Sampling is basically legal stealing.
That's
according to the courts. That's right.
It's 10%.
Right.
Right
That's
off
right.
the top.
Yes.
You can only sample like a certain length.
Yeah, it's a few seconds or whatever it is.
And then
Yeah,
you just
that's
loop
right.
it.
Right. Let's see here. We have been sent. What a picture. God, Pittman's the most photogenic coach we've ever had here. It's just so much fun. Bailey sent us a picture of Pittman at the race with Mrs. Pittman on Millionaires Row there at Churchill. And it says, "Is this the face of a man who just gambled all the NIL money away on a horse?"
Well, we got to go back and tell him the checks ain't cashing again.
I was hoping he was recruiting some millionaires while he was down there on the front row at the Derby. You know, there's a lot of wealthy people down there. You know, Shaws and all kinds of people like that. Like, I mean, you could really clean up here.
Right.
And I don't think the Razorback fans for 1 second would object to any of that Saudi money coming in to fix the football team. I don't think at all they would. I really don't.
We got some baby texts.
Yes.
Text out of the 479. They couldn't plan the baby delivery around the morning show? Oh, wow.
All right, let me get to this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you have anything good?
Do I?
I don't know.
Have I ever?
Well, I've been teasing this for a half hour.
All right,
I
we'll
got
do
to
it.
the end. Here's the text from the 870 on the McCarty hotline. All right, we can all chime in on this, okay? Because DQ, you recently graduated.
Well,
what is the appropriate amount, non-family, for graduation high school seniors that sent you an announcement? I'm guessing like a gift. Like what kind of donation do you make here? What kind of money you send?
It would depend on, is this a family member?
It says
No,
non-family.
Non-family.
They sent you the announcement.
Okay.
It's a senior.
Uh-huh.
What's the appropriate amount, I guess, of cash to give the senior?
Well, how well do you know the kid? It would determine my level of.
So we need more information.
I need more information. Am I going to be a gold member, a silver
Well,
member, or a platinum member?
You know them well enough. Do you get the hoodie or the hoodie and the koozie? That's what we want to know in the stages.
I need more information.
I think common, if so, you send these graduation announcements to your like parents' friends, and you don't really know them. I think the common is $25. But then if you know them kind of more, but they're still non-family, I'd say $50.
What if you think the kid has no chance?
Well, they're still graduating high school.
Yeah,
So
you know by then.
They need, yeah. I feel like people feel more obligated to give money whenever they graduate high school rather than graduate college,
right.
even though college is a bigger deal.
I say $100.
House Farm with a great question. Did the kid mow your yard or date your daughter? Great question.
Or find it. Never mind.
No.
What? How do we know?
No.
How do we know?
No.
I'd say $20 to $50 would be.
Hacker just gave $100 to his niece and nephew.
I give him $100.
I gives 20 to non-family members.
$20?
Way to go. God, you're cheap.
That's not good.
Yeah.
I'd say $100. That's what I would say.
Would you give, well, when Kinsey graduates, what are you getting her? $100?
$20. Kinsey is going to be independently wealthy one day. She doesn't need a lot of our assistance
We're
out
also
here.
assuming she's going to graduate.
Well, that's fair. Yeah, that's right. Oh wow. And what's that money for anyway? For college?
No.
Why do we give grad?
No, you don't.
Why do we give
It's
grads
not for
money?
college because college is too much. You can't pay for college for any amount of money that you would be getting from like graduation announcements.
Gilligan has texted.
Yes,
on the
Gilligan.
Clardy Daniel hotline. DQ, what is the going rate for a prison GED?
$25.
All right. Jamie says, mark yourself down for a towel. A little Bill Murray and Scrooge when he was giving out either VCRs or towels for Christmas that one year.
There's a texter says the world's gone soft. What's more annoying, the guy asking for a 30% tip or someone, I don't know, asking for graduation money? Bums.
Bums.
Bum's a good word.
Can we go back to hobos? That was a fun word.
Bum
too.
comes, it just flows.
Yeah, bum.
Bum.
I see
You're a
that,
bum.
Yeah. That's a joke in the Unfrosted movie. Gaffigan's character references hobos, and Jerry's like, I think they prefer to be called bums now.
Os Fawcett apparently had mow your daughter on his bingo
Oh,
card.
good. We only printed like 5 of those. That's pretty good. That's not bad. I mean, you're not getting any money if you fooled around with some guy's daughter. I mean, come
Jamie
on.
wants to know if he gets to walk in prison.
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, out in the yard, they just have a little,
Maybe. Do they have a ceremony?
I would hope so.
But you'd think that they're not all finishing the GEDs at the same time.
Oh, now this is bold. TL got a grad announcement with a Venmo account.
See,
That's
That's not okay.
I don't like
big time
that.
onions.
I don't like that. I think because you have the return address on the envelope, that's enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like stuff like that, it's
Major-
just not. It's
What's the
Major
it's just
onions.
kind of
Yes.
classless.
What's the graduation after party in prison like? I bet it's lit.
Oh, it's lit. All right. Yeah. Kristen Ford Smith also liked the Unfrosted movie with about the Pop-Tarts. Yeah, it's getting panned, but it's fine. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen, but it's not the best. It's mid, DQ. That's what it is. It's mid. You'll have a few laughs. There's some clever stuff in there.
Great question here coming in on the this one's coming in as a Jordan has messaged us.
Oh boy, Jordan.
Are we supposed to tip dog groomers?
Yes.
Yes,
Like you tip your barber. Yeah.
like you tipped your salon.
Yep. What's the standard on that?
20.
Because they have to pay. You'd probably think if they don't own the place, they probably have to, pay the monthly chair fee, basically.
For your dog?
20%.
Like for not your dog, but for the dog groomer.
20%.
20% for your
You
dog
have
groomer.
to-
Never
it's-
tip anybody less than 20% at anything. That's just gross. You're leaving an 8% tip on something? What's wrong with you?
For a
Come
dog groomer, yes.
Okay.
What, you disagree? You should tip people less than 20%?
No, I'm just I'm looking at you thinking 20% everywhere you go.
That's what I do. What are you talking about? You double the first number and you get a round number and you go. There it is. If it's not 20, it's like 19.25 or something.
Okay.
Yeah. Or I go more sometimes.
Quentin says it's bad business if they didn't figure it into the price.
Well,
No,
but then
no,
you
no,
would just complain about the dog
No.
grooming being too expensive.
No. That's not right.
I don't have these problems. So I
Quentin, what you're doing is you are throwing the entire structure of tipping into the up for grabs because then we should never tip anybody for anything. If that's the case.
Steve from Cave Springs has thought this through. For a prison GED, it's 3 to 5 cigarette cartons.
Okay.
All right.
It's
There
not
we
bad.
go. Okay.
Cartons. Well, not
Cartons.
packs. Okay.
Ryan would like to hear the fart story, DQ.
Well, see, here's the thing.
Yeah.
My dad is at work for the majority of this show.
And you told us all he does is shop on the Uline cabinet.
Well, no.
It's not like he has anything going
No.
on.
But he listens to the show in his office, but so do other people in his office.
Well, he can't do it there. That's embarrassing.
Well, I'm sure that they.
What about this? What about a compromise? What if one random day, when people least expect it, one of us told the fart story as if it occurred to one of us? No one would know the difference.
What if we just had DQ third party it?
I can't tell it as funny as him. So
I know, but
I don't want to do it.
What
any
if I called in
injustice.
as a character and told the fart
I
story?
think my dad's gonna have to do it.
Okay.
But
then
he
we
has
need to get on
it.
that.
Well, he's off
Did
at.
you pay that fine already? Maybe that'll grease
Well,
the
it's
wheel
my
a little
mom.
bit.
It's my mom. She doesn't like this story.
It's not that embarrassing
really
of a
It's not.
story.
It's not. It's not embarrassing. It's not bad. It's my mom doesn't like us joking about that. She thinks we're gross.
Your mom is texting. My boss listens. This is a no-go.
Oh, your mom doesn't like the toilet humor element
She's not
at
a
all?
good. She's not a big toilet humor
Oh, my God.
lady.
What's funnier than the toilet? I mean,
She
it's
thinks
hilarious.
that-
When's the next meeting? When's like the next staff meeting?
I don't know. She thinks that she raised gross daughters. Whenever me and Kenna find that stuff funny.
Every mom does. My mom thinks
Yes. Children are gross.
that. Yes, that's right.
Adults are gross.
No. All right, the drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin and
It's
Zach.
still
Well,
funny.
people are fired up about this tip thing. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. Some people want the tip included. I don't know. I mean, we tried this with the Uber, and everybody complained that you couldn't tip the Uber people, and then they put tipping on there. So I don't. Listen, it's fine. If you don't want, then groom your own damn dog. Then, if you don't want to tip, all right, but that's fine.
His grooming bill was $140.
Okay.
So what's the proper tip? Are you making an even 200?
Let's see.
That's not 20.
I would go 170 with the tip.
Okay.
$30.
All right.
$30 tip.
$170. Get your dog groomed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it smell nice at least?
For a couple of hours.
Put a bow in her hair. What do you do?
If you're paying $140 to get your dog groomed, you can afford to spend $170.
An excellent point, DQ. These are the same
I'm
people.
sorry. That's my opinion.
These are the same people who can pay to have their trash cans cleaned outside every
and
year.
have your mobile car detailed.
All right.
Or whatever.
Nice.
We're getting some texts about tipping on to-go orders. We had this poll question last week. If you have to stand up to order, there's no tipping required.
It's not required, but
I think that's a good rule.
Yeah.
I like to do it because I don't know what they're going to do to the food.
You already have it. They've already done. They've already cooked the
No.
food.
But if you pay on the front end, sometimes there's a tip option on there.
Do you think that $2.12 that you tipped is going to keep them from spitting in your food?
No, if they've had a bad day, no.
Right.
No, I don't think so. All right. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin Zach. Hey, we don't have Clay today. Clay is doing something today, so we'll catch up with him again next week here on Ruscin and Zach. All right. So everybody calm down. All right. We'll be fine. Stick with us. There's more to do.
Bob has just gotten into the dog grooming business. $99 flat rate.
Oh, everybody go to Bob for all your dog grooming needs. There you go. We'll be right back on ESPN Arkansas. Where's the $140 dog groomer? Is it in Benton County?
Of course it is.
Well, there you go. Sorry. Somewhere else, it's going to be less than that. Them's the rules.
It's Monday, May 6th. I'm Brandon Evans. This is your 4029 News live local late breaking update. We are watching for the possibility of severe weather rolling in late tonight, mostly after 11 p.m., although there are isolated chances earlier than that. Chief Meteorologist Darby Bobby is tracking all of it. Also tonight, our Valerie Zhang has an update on a deck collapse over the weekend in Bella Vista where a number of people were injured. Officials say roughly a dozen people were on the deck when it happened. Meanwhile, in Little Rock, Arkansas, lawmakers passed a $6.3 billion budget, increasing state spending by 1.7%. Now, most of the $109 million increase goes to education, the governor's new school voucher program. More info on that, including other bills that were passed, it's available online right now, 4029tv.com or on our free mobile app. From NWA to the River Valley and everywhere in between, make 4029 your home for all the stories that impact you and your community.
Are you ready for some football? Well, the 2024 Brandon Burlsworth football camps will be here soon. Learn the game of football from Razorback greats at these half-day camps that are open to students aged 7 to 15 years old. Camp dates are May 31st at FS Garrison Stadium in Harrison and June 1st at War Memorial Stadium in Little Rock. Early registration is just $45. And remember, enrollment is limited. So register today at BrandonBurlsworth.org.
Hi, this is Garen Armstrong with Shamrock Roofing and Construction. That small roofing company my father started 45 years ago has now become one of the largest roofing companies in America by following one rule, the golden rule. No one can install a better roof at a better price, with a better warranty than Shamrock Roofing and Construction. Let our local family serve your family. Shamrock Roofing and Construction. Call today or visit us online at shamrockroofers.com.
You know that crushing feeling when you press print at your PC and the doggone machine just won't print? Well, I fixed that. Hi, I'm Tim Stanley, owner of TDS IT. We are an IT company with a long history in the print channel, and I have fixed the printer conflict by creating my own Northwest Arkansas-based help desk. Call us at 479-575-0770 for more information on how a true IT company can keep all your printers and scanners up and running all the time.
Do you own a business or are you starting a new business? Sign Studio is the answer to all of your brick and mortar advertising needs. Sign Studio can wrap your new company vehicle or an entire fleet of vehicles, manufacture and install stunning road and building signs, or simply print a banner and set of business cards to get you started. No matter where you are in business, Sign Studio is with you. With friendly service and smiling faces, Sign Studio is your source for complete visual marketing. Visit yoursignstudio.com or call 250-4844.
Hey, John, why so glum?
I just got let go. The company's downsizing. This is the third time in the last 2 years. I'm done with this.
Have you thought about My Computer Career? I've heard they can train you for a career in IT in just a few months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI. And you don't need prior training or experience. Now that's a recession-resistant career.
Wow, thanks. I'll check them out.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. mycomputercareer.edu. Financial aid is available for qualified students, including the GI Bill.
This is Peyton Stovall. I'm back on the field this season with a little more experience. Now, I know the number one spot for burgers, fries, and shakes, CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers. Stop by and see my friend Keith Wilson and his team at the Fayetteville location off Weddington and Sally at the Arkansas Avenue location in Russellville. Don't forget to pick up a bottle of Butcher Boy seasoning at either location or your local Harps. CJ's Butcher Boy Burgers. When all you do are burgers, they have to be the best.
What a catch at second base by Peyton Stovall laying out.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. You need the Lindbergh team, home of Arkansas's only instant offer program. Get a cash offer on your home in only 72 hours. Lindbergh Real Estate Group is the #1 team in Arkansas with over $1 billion sold and voted best of the best 10 years in a row, serving all of Northwest Arkansas, Missouri, and now the River Valley. Find out more at lindberghteam.com. LIMBIRD.
Hey y'all, it's Crystal from Cards, and I have some exciting news. We're thrilled to announce that Cards is now offering online residential setup for our Arkansas customers. Yep, you heard it right. Signing up for top-notch waste management services just got easier than ever before. Simply head on over to cardsrecycling.com and you'll be on your way to a hassle-free waste management in no time. Visit cardsrecycling.com today and experience the future of waste management. Cards, making life cleaner and easier for you.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Broadcasting live from the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruscin Zach Show. ESPN Arkansas presents Derek Ruskin.
Have we got a stadium? Yes. Have we got a college? Yes. Well, we can't support both. Tomorrow we start tearing down the college.
And Zach Arns.
Work. Hello, boys. Have a good night's rest. I missed you.
With DQ.
Just gonna go have fun. No one out there that I know of in the audience actively hates me.
Call or text the McClarty Daniel hotline 866-285-4005. With 6 locations in Springdale and Bentonville, a good deal is never far away. Ruskin and Zach.
But if they hate him, why do they listen?
Most common answer. I want to see what he'll say next.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
All right, we continue here on ESPN Arkansas and hitthatline.com. This
Yep, ready.
is your drive home, powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-Sparky.
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
God, that was boring.
By the way, the university has made it official. Adu Tiero has signed with the Arkansas Razorbacks, transferring in from Kentucky. So there you go.
All right, take that.
It's a real
Kentucky.
deal. Yeah. Well, at least they've got the baseball wins to keep them warm tonight after
they do.
After this occurred here. But yeah, there you go. All right. So he is that is official. Adu Tiero. That's the pronunciation.
I had a Fiero.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fiero.
So I said Fiero. Fiero. Pontiac. 2-seater. Used to catch on fire a lot.
This team will have, and this has never been done according to Hogsets. This team will have 3 in-conference transfers. Now, remember, it used to be a lot more difficult to have in-conference transfers because, you know, the system was corrupt. And the system still is corrupt, but it really, the players got no advantages at all. But this team will have at least 3 and maybe more. We'll see how the rest of it shakes out. So 7 guys on the basketball team. We have no idea how they're going to fit and play together and merge and all that stuff. But they are, if this is worth anything, and I don't know if it is, they're winning the offseason.
That is correct. And that's all that matters right now. Win the
all
offseason.
that matters right now. Yes,
Right.
That's right. Yes. Ben Simmons is at the Met Gala, which for those of you that don't know, it's this big celebrity party in May that's a fundraiser for the Met, right? Is that
Correct,
what it is?
yes.
And all these celebrities show up in ridiculous deals. Let me try to explain to you Ben Simmons.
Why is Ben Simmons there?
The joke from Barstool is he spent more time at the Met Gala than he has on the basketball court. But his look is pretty weird. He's got like a...
the whole thing is weird. The whole fashion thing is weird at the Met Gala.
Well, the weirdest thing is Ben Simmons is holding a briefcase with an old school clock on it.
What?
With like hands. He's holding a...
See, we got to get these fashion people out of
What's
fashion.
going on?
Well, so the theme this year is Sleeping Beauty's a reawakening fashion.
What?
So that's the theme. Every year
Wait,
there's
stop,
a very, very
stop,
specific
stop.
theme.
Stop.
Is Taylor going to be there?
I don't know.
Hold on. I need an explanation.
All
I'm
right,
sure I'm not
timeout.
the only one.
Man needs a timeout.
Like Zach Morris.
It's a full.
Timeout.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so there is a theme, and the theme
Every year there's a theme.
is what?
Sleeping Beauty's reawakening fashion.
So what Sleeping Beauty would wear if she awakened when?
Today.
Well, it's kind of whoever.
She would wear she'd wear sleeping pants, a hoodie, and Uggs.
Yeah, nobody's wearing slippers yet.
Yeah,
they're all wearing
Yeah, I don't
actual
know.
shoes.
It's however these famous people, how their designers, what
Yeah,
muse they want to go with.
Great question from Graham in Prairie Grove. Did he even dress for a game? That's a great question. I don't know. Sleeping Beauty's fashion
Yeah,
reawakening.
so you'd think
It's too long.
you'd think fairy tale. Oh, the theme is always confusing and kind of long.
I could get 3 women from my neighborhood who have dinner club to come up with better themes than this. They're
Probably
good at
so,
it.
yeah.
They're really good at it.
Yeah.
So
I think so.
Yeah. Sometimes the themes are good and produce good looks. Sometimes it's kind of mid.
It's very early on the red carpet, but I just saw that the Ben
okay.
Simmons is
So
there.
Ben Simmons is like the warm-up act.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, then
He didn't get the memo that you're not supposed to arrive on time for these things. You're supposed to arrive late.
What is the appropriate DQ? Let me ask you. You're going to an event.
I have a rule.
Say a wedding. What is your appropriate arrival time prior to the event starting? What time's your wedding?
The wedding?
Yes.
So it starts at 5:30. You have to be there.
I'm not using your wedding as an
You
example.
can't be walking in while it's happening. We're starting on
Yeah,
time.
you
by
have
the way.
to be on time for a wedding.
Yeah.
Hold on. You think you're starting on
We
time?
are starting on time.
That's adorable.
When that clock hits double zeros, we are going.
Let me
man.
ask you a question. What are you going to do about it?
We're going to start on time.
Really?
Right. I have a rule for this, though, on parties. This was always my rule, and this is still my rule. What time does the party start? 8?
Sure.
I'm leaving my house at 8.
Okay.
That's the rule. That's my rule.
I have a kind of something like that. I'm somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 to 40 minutes late.
Uh-huh.
And the clock starts ticking the second I set foot in there, 45 minutes.
Oh, okay.
And I'm out the door.
Oh, you stay for 45
Yeah, no, I'm
minutes.
not staying. I don't like anybody that much.
What if something happens?
So
you
let
know?
me get back to this. You're starting on time.
Something
thing.
develops. You're going to leave?
Says who that you're starting on time?
We are on a...
Says who?
Me.
Again.
We're moving.
Yeah, no, you're going to be
Everybody
there.
sit down. We're starting.
Is this your first wedding? Like the first one you've attended? You don't know how these things work, do you?
It's going to start on time.
I will
We're gonna
take
keep-
that
We're
bet.
going to keep the thing
I
moving.
guarantee you, the people in my group, we will have a bet on whether or not this thing starts on
We're
time.
going to keep the thing moving, too. That's what we're going to do.
Again,
keep it
you
moving.
have no say in any of this.
No, it's going to happen.
None.
I have high expectations.
You can have all the expectations you want. Reality is, this is her vehicle. She gets there when it can't start without her. They can start without you.
Right. That's right.
Here's somebody at the 479. My wedding started over an hour late because my wife wasn't ready.
Well, that's not going to be the case.
Ryan wants to know if I'm the supper guy or the casserole guy at dinner club. No, I'm not in a dinner club now. I have been a part of dinner
Well,
club.
that's fun.
Oh, dinner clubs are great.
Yeah.
There was one night I ruined it completely.
You do.
Well, we were supposed to, the way ours worked was everybody came over, you ate, you had a set dinner time, and then there was supposed to be like this, it's basically to get to know your neighbors. And there were supposed to be some like games and social interactions. I completely flattened that. They found my humidor full of cigars, and we went out on the back deck with and watched TV, and none of the guys wanted to leave. We were getting hammered on the back deck. And so that was our last invite.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. Here we go. Dan in Mount Ida. Do we still need the ice sculpture? Yes.
Yeah, we're working on that, right?
Oh, no, that's I'm going to drop it right in the foyer. Look, we're starting on time. That shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, here's a text on tipping on the McCarty Dino hotline.
Mm-hmm.
This is the everyone gets a trophy thought process. That is the problem with society today, which has led to the entitlement flaw. A tip is supposed to be an act of appreciation for good service above acceptable standards. In any type transaction, it is not required and should not be expected. Okay. Boy, that was a long leap from tipping to this is the problem with society today.
That's yeah. Well, look, some people rely on tips.
Yes.
Some people are getting paid $2 to work at a restaurant.
Yeah, because evil corporations like possibly the one that this guy works for don't pay people livable wages. So they have to have tips. Or, they can't, have electricity, stuff like that. Sorry.
Here's a text. Are you marrying the only punctual woman ever?
Pretty close.
Okay, so 10 minutes late.
Let me tell you
she has to be.
Let me tell you something.
It's part of her job.
Let me tell you something. She will be ready. Now, there are other people in the group that may not be ready on time.
All
and
right.
that's where the concern
Okay,
is.
well, get your people in order.
Right.
Am I one of the people
She
she's
has
worried about?
the night before, she has certain people in the party staying with her because she knows they could not get here on time Saturday morning for
Am I one of the people she's concerned about? Really?
No. I don't
Love
think
that.
so.
You don't think so, or you know so?
I don't think so.
I'd like to be in the no club.
Okay, fine.
All right.
I don't know. Boy, a lot of people are fired up about this tipping thing. I just thought that's something you do in a polite society when someone does a good job. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't tip as much if they suck, but I mean, I also understand. The people are going through stuff. They're poor. They got problems. I don't know. They have a sucky boss.
I'd like to get tipped every day.
Well, we've put the can out on the porch for 5 years, and
I
no one's
know,
ever put any
not
money
a
in it. You know what I mean?
thing.
We got a barrel, actually. There's nothing out there. No. Like yesterday. Here you go. Yesterday, we go to the ice cream place, and they kind of like forget about us at the window there. But they were very apologetic, and they said, "Okay, what do you want?" We put the order in, and this one's on us. So I put some bucks in the little tip cup there at the window.
Way too loosey goosey with your money.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
that's nice.
Well, they did something nice
because you
they
probably
did not have to buy us free ice cream.
You probably tipped less than what you would have paid in ice cream.
Your dad is texting. Great value, Bob Ross. He says we can start the wedding without me.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Hey, you know what I saw this weekend on Bob Ross? Okay, so he died.
Why is he listening? It's 5 o'clock.
I don't
know.
know.
Isn't it bedtime?
It might be raining or something. I don't know why.
Is he a shut-in?
No. So I stumbled upon this Saturday morning. Bob Ross is on TV, right? We all know this.
Sure.
He's been on TV forever at 9 o'clock Saturday mornings on PBS. But when he died, like 30 years ago, he was in the middle of making new shows or whatever. And I guess those never got made. So this Saturday, there was some guy on there. I forgot his name. But it was a modern deal. And it was like the unfinished last series or whatever. So this guy is painting a Bob Ross painting on Bob Ross's show, but it's not Bob Ross. And it was in HD, and the painting looked all crisp and clear.
That's not what I'm signing up for.
I liked it. It was pretty good. And he was good. He was good. Now he didn't do a Bob Ross impression, but he had, some folksy sayings that he mixed in there. When he was putting light pressure with a brush, he just said just 2 hairs and some air. That's all you want to put here.
2
hairs and some air from the brush. Yeah, very light pressure. Yeah. I liked it.
Okay.
It was good. I don't know if they're going to do that again this week, but I saw part of it this past Saturday, and I enjoyed it. All right. That's all. That's my Bob Ross for the day. Abner wants a tip if he doesn't send in the drops anymore. Abner, that might be a crime. It's funny, though. Your drive home is powered by Mr.
You
Sparky,
tip people who repair your car or household appliances. No, but you tip movers.
No, but they don't ask. They don't ask for a tip.
Now we're giving them ideas. Do you tip movers?
Hey, first of all, when you're talking about like auto repair, you're talking at minimum like $300, right? And that's like a very low thing.
That's a very, very minor repair.
I think people see this is where the transparency maybe works against the auto mechanic guy, because we see on the bill how much is going to the labor, and we automatically assume this guy's getting all of that, so that's why we don't tip. Maybe if we didn't know,
is labor the tip?
I don't know.
I mean,
it's on the bill.
Labor is what they pay their workers.
Right.
It's not the tip.
All right.
No.
Then what's the other
Or what
stuff
you
I'm
pay
getting
their
charged
workers.
for?
What?
What's the other stuff I'm getting charged for?
Well, the parts.
Okay.
And then the labor.
What's the markup on that?
Well, I don't know. A lot.
A lot. Okay.
I've always noticed the parts are cheaper than the labor, though. Like
Yeah,
they can
people
get
are
the parts
expensive.
cheap, but it's going to cost Al $500 to crawl under that thing for
Why
a
you
few
gotta
days.
call him out?
I don't know.
Why, I mean, to all the Als out there, we apologize.
Sorry, Al.
Als and
Apologize.
Roberts and all the people DQ hates.
No. I just didn't know tipping was all this controversial to people. I mean, I don't know. I guess I've always had this charitable spirit deep inside me to help out my fellow human, and some of you don't, I guess. I don't know. Sad.
You. Yeah, try and keep a straight face. You, the charitable type.
I tip.
You're a lot of things.
I tip.
You keep saying it over and over and over again,
Well,
trying to convince
Well, that
everybody.
happens. Ask anybody. Okay, don't ask anybody.
Yeah.
All right.
I need the last 3 places you dined. I'll find out. Here's
all right.
Memphis, Tennessee saying, do away with all tipping. All costs should be included in the food or services.
Yeah, but
whatever
then
the
you
price.
wouldn't go. If your hamburger dinner costs $30, you're not going. So then what do? Then there's no restaurant. It's a sticky wicket, this tipping thing. Because do you want to pay $30 for a meal, or do you want to pay $18 and then you tip and it ends up being $30?
Well, either way, it's the same price. What about Hooters? You're tipping there.
All right. 866-285-4005 is that you can join us here on the
here
Party
you
Day
go.
Hotline.
The Crouch. This is the most idle-rich text we have ever received. Our local Mercedes dealer in fill in the blank town charges $200 an hour for labor. It's hard to tip on that one. I'm sorry, Mr. Mercedes driver.
That would be $40, 20% tip.
Wow.
Right? Yeah. Nate says we don't need waiters. Oh, they do have a robot at a couple places.
Should we be tipping referees?
It might help. I mean,
you call it a tip, I call it a bribe.
Hey, keep it fair. Keep it fair. Hey,
that's straight out of Caddyshack.
That's
Very
right.
nice.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Brian Doyle Murray is gonna. Would you waive all penalty against said referee because this is very illegal or whatever?
They've turned on the Mercedes driver, Dan Mount Ida. The Mercedes driver can afford it.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. All right.
DQ Abner wants to know if you tip your driver. Do you tip your dad after he does all this stuff for you?
No.
You think he just does it out of the kindness
Why
of his heart?
don't? Yes, he does. Because he loves me.
Uh-huh. I'm learning a lot about being the father of a girl from your dad. Learning an awful lot. Kinsey's gonna have a hard life.
Yeah.
I'm not falling for these games.
You know too much now.
I do. I feel like Dorothy when she stepped into Oz. Opens the door, suddenly it's all Technicolor. By the way, these two different girls in that.
Wait a minute. What now?
Okay, so I was why I went on a deep dive on the Wizard of Oz, I have no idea. But the AFI redid their top 100, and I started looking through a couple of movies. Okay, so you remember the scene where Dorothy, where the house crashes? It's all what is it called? It's not septic. What's the color? The brown. It's all the brown,
like CPO or something.
Yes, yeah, that like C3PO. We'll go with that. That's R2D2.
Sorry, my bad.
So it's all that color, and then what happened was they built the set that color, and then they had a stand-in for Judy Garland, and she was in the blue dress, and she stepped in.
That's right.
As they opened up the door, that's how they made that shot work.
Yes, that's true. I did know that.
Sepia.
Yeah, it's an Instagram filter now.
Right.
I think.
Here's a text out of the 870. Why is a Mercedes driver listening to this?
Well, that's the kind of audience we attract here on Ruscin and Zach.
That's
high earners,
marketing research right there.
High earners that buy big things, and hey, if you want your business as a part of it, give us a call. Hey. No, really, people who you'd be surprised the important people in your community that listen to this show.
That's right, both of them.
I'm surprised.
Have a talk with
mayors, constables, all of them.
Yeah, we've got a mayor, we got a judge, we got two judges.
We got
two judges.
Yeah,
lawyers.
We're gonna win that trial.
Well, all we need to do is get arrested in Sebastian or Crawford County.
That'd be funny if our trial gets thrown out because the judge is a listener. He had to recuse himself. That'd make good headlines, wouldn't it? Oh man. All right.
We can't find an unbiased judge.
That's right. Yeah, they all quit.
Preston would like to know: are we still making constables? Yes, there's one right here in Springdale.
Constable responsible.
Yep,
that's right.
There is one right here in Springdale, over by the golf course.
Sweet.
Yeah, drive past them 2 or 3 times a week.
All right. Let's see here.
Grouch has responded. He's the Mercedes guy. He says in response to the question, "Why do I listen?" He does not know.
Yeah, I don't.
Abner listens because this is the only show on the station that does not allow cursing.
Well, I mean, there are people that are offended by the crass language you hear in the mornings and in middays. So that's what happens here. We pride ourselves on our standards of clean, wholesome family entertainment here on Ruscin and Zach.
Here's a text: do we tip your attorney? Well, it depends on the outcome, I would think.
I mean, if you're not guilty, you might.
Depends on the charge and what.
If you're guilty, I've always heard you don't pay if you lose.
That's right.
Isn't that what it is?
And I'm not tipping if I lose.
No, I don't think so. No. I don't think so. All right. You can join us here on the McClarty Daniel Hotline.
What have we done today?
We talked about baseball and broke it down for the people.
We had a weekend full of sports, good sports. We got basketball tonight.
Game 7.
We got basketball tonight.
Yeah. Game 7s. Yeah, how you feeling here? Knicks Pacers. You confident?
Well,
in
I felt really good because Reggie Miller took to the interwebs and started talking noise. So yes, I feel fine.
Knicks are favored tonight in Game 1 at 6:30 at the Garden on TNT.
That's right.
Yeah, and then Minnesota and Denver, and that was pretty good in Game 1, wasn't it?
We are on the verge. If somehow Minnesota pulls this off, we are on the verge of seeing the birth of a new superstar.
Yeah,
Anthony Edwards.
We're right there.
This is very jaw-like a couple of years ago, but they couldn't get over the hump.
Right.
If they go and they somehow knock off Denver, God forbid they win tonight, and they go back to Minnesota up 2-0. We are on the verge of seeing the next NBA superstar.
Now we just need Anthony Edwards to not do a bunch of stupid videos on the internet with a gun and get in trouble.
Also,
and derail his career and beat up a teenager allegedly. We don't do any of that stuff. We'll be good here. We'll be fine.
We are. We could see the figurative passing of the torch tonight to someone like Anthony Edwards.
It's Game 2.
I understand.
You got to win the series.
You got to win the series, and you got to go win something. But it's fair to say that. I mean, the NBA's marquee stars for a decade are not in the playoffs.
No,
they're all out.
They're all out. It's
gone.
wide open for attention, and there are people seizing that opportunity. Jalen Brunson, Anthony Edwards,
and we keep overlooking the best player in the league, Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
And we just keep overlooking him because the Celtics are so good.
Right, exactly. That's right. He's in a tough spot because he is overlooked unless they lose, and then he'll get all the blame.
Sure.
He's in that weird spot, kind of like Arkansas baseball, where they're overlooked unless they lose, and then people will be like, well, what's wrong here? Somebody needs to be fired. I mean, so he's in that tricky spot. But the Timberwolves are a fun team to watch. Tomorrow night, Thunder and Mavs is going to be a fun series too, I think. Don't you?
Yeah. I mean, and think about the young guys that you've got. I mean, just the 4 teams that are left. Jalen Brunson's a legitimate star. I don't know if he's on superstar level, but he's a legitimate star. Tyrese Halliburton is terrific for the Pacers. Pascal Siakam.
Here's
Tatum, and who's the other guy? Who's the guy from Donovan Mitchell?
Yeah, Donovan Mitchell, Cleveland. Yeah,
I mean, just in the East, watching those guys is fun.
So, yeah, and I find myself again, like, I've not been a Kyrie Irving fan to this point, but this year, man, he's he
shut up and he went and played basketball,
and they're good.
Yeah,
and they are a
all the
fun
weird
team.
Stuff.
Yeah, they're fun, and they could end up here. That's going to be a good series. What is that? I-35 between Dallas and Oklahoma City. The I-35 series. They're going to be pretty good.
A team that you said was going nowhere.
Well, let's see if they can get around the Mavericks. Let's see.
You said they weren't getting out of the first round.
Let's see if they can get around the Mavericks now. Let's see.
They're
I'm
fun
doubting.
to watch. SGA's. He is a
has the worst commercial though in the playoffs.
Oh God,
that commercial is
with him and Holmgren
evil.
is brutal,
awful,
brutal.
They need to get rid of it immediately.
I agree.
Terrible.
That commercial is maybe the worst in sports right now.
Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. So what do we have? We have Knicks, Pacers, and Boston and Cleveland. Right, that's the other side.
Yep.
Well, that might go 5.
We'll see. That Magic Cleveland series. Yesterday's game was fun.
Yeah.
That series. I mean, home team won every game. But we found out that Orlando can't shoot in the offseason. They got to go find some guys.
saw the dumbest complaint today about that series. Okay. And that the complaint was that most of the games were on NBA TV and not on, TNT. Okay, here's the deal. You can't have everything you want all the time because people complain that the first round takes too long. Well, if you're not going to play on NBA TV, the first round's going to take longer. Okay, we're going to be 3 weeks into this now. So you can't, this is the way they do it. They're not going to play games at noon on a weekday.
No.
They can play them at night. And there's only a couple of windows you can play at night. Because if they play too late, then you gripe about that. Just stop. Just shut up. All right, figure it out.
The NBA has limited national partners. NBA TV is one of those outlets.
Right.
I mean, they've got TNT, TBS.
But NBA TV is only in the first round. They're out.
Right. They're done now.
It'll be ESPN and TNT the rest of the way. So you'll be able to see it. Buster in NWA says you're wrong. The U of A Dream On commercial is the worst. It's got to go.
They're working on it. We are told that they are working on getting rid of it.
We're getting rid of it.
That's
by next football season. We'll have a new.
We are told that there is a new commercial coming.
I've never disliked a U of A commercial more than that one. You never think about them. They're on and you're like, oh, cool. That looks nice. That is irritating. Okay. And it's never happened before. And they've had it for 2 years. I don't understand. But they made a good call not putting Musselman in it because then they'd have to re-edit it already.
Yeah, that would have been
That was a good move.
That would have been tough.
Don't put coaches in those things. That's a good move. That's smart. All right. Let's see here. We'll be back. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin Zach. Clay unable to join us today, but we'll catch up with him next week. And we've got some more stuff coming up, polls and all that here in just a little bit. Right here on ESPN Arkansas. Hickey and Hull Law Partners have you covered in the River Valley, Northwest Arkansas, and in Little Rock and in Mena. They specialize in divorce and custody cases and civil litigation. Hickey and Hull Law have been at this for over 70 years of combined experience. And they're better to serve better. They're ready to put that experience to work for you and get you the best results possible. So go to kevinhickeylaw.com or call 479-434-2414 today to schedule your consultation or go by and see them at the Hickey and Hull Law Partners offices, either in the River Valley, Northwest Arkansas, Little Rock, or in the Mena area. KevinHickeyLaw.com or 479-434-2414.
Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel hotline. 866-285-4005. McClarty Daniel, a vehicle for every lifestyle.
Home is everything. It's your sanctuary, your command center, your music room, and your art studio. It's where you eat family dinners and make lasting memories. When you use a Weichert agent to help you find your home, we'll help you find the space to make it yours. When you begin your search, know that a Weichert agent will be there with you every step of the way. Because at Weichert Realtors, we guide you home. To get started, call your local Weichert agent and look for our bright yellow signs all over town. At Weichert Realtors, we sell more because we do more. Each Weichert franchised office is independently owned and operated.
I lock up my Old Spice Fiji aluminum-free dry spray to keep that 24/7 lasting freshness safe for myself. Fresh coconuts, palm trees in the wind. It's like catching waves in Fiji. Actually, I just talked myself into a refreshing spritz of Fiji. My Old Spice is missing! No!
It's Ruscin and Zach.
Give me the hug, Chuck.
Is this the right time of year to sell your home and buy something new? Hi, this is former Razorback and Super Bowl champ Brett Goode with Collier & Associates. The market is changing. Mortgage rates have declined in recent weeks. Do you know what the current market value is for your home? Call or text me today at 479-651-2292 and let's discuss your best option for today's real estate market. That's 479-651-2292. Or go to our website and search nwahome.com to start the conversation. Good team at Collier & Associates wishes you the best in 2024.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. We work to design an insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter Insurance ranked #1 in customer satisfaction among auto insurers in the Central Region 5 out of the last 6 years by J.D. Power.
Call my friend J.T. Finley at 479-521-4220 or come by and see him in the heart of Fayetteville off College Avenue.
No party is complete without Richard's Country Meat Market. And with Mother's Day and graduation just around the corner, stand out among the rest by serving only the best. Your family and friends will come running when they smell the aroma of perfectly flavored gourmet burgers and fresh kebabs on the grill. Your meat will come out perfect every time with upper choice and prime beef from Richard's Country Meat Market. Tender, juicy, and the most flavorful fillets, chicken breasts, and prime rib. Start your party off right with Richard's freshly prepared spinach artichoke dip, guacamole, salsa, and bean dip. And with Richard's Country Meat Market, you don't even have to worry about the sides or the desserts. He's got you covered with their home-style recipes. Garlic scallop potatoes, mac and cheese, green bean casserole, sweet apple pie, and more. So whether you're cooking a little or a lot, for your mom or your grad, Richard's Country Meat Market is the only place to shop. Located 1 block east of College and Rolling Hills Drive at 3042 North Market Avenue in Fayetteville.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8
Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
When you're looking for your next side-by-side, motorcycle, ATV, or zero-turn mower, look no further than your local Wood Power Sports store. With convenient locations in Springdale, Fayetteville, and Harrison, we've got 9 brands to choose from. If you can think of it, we've probably got it. These 3 convenient locations also provide you with outstanding service and parts capabilities. Want to know more? Visit us online at woodpowersports.com. Pick your brand, location, or shop all 3. We look forward to earning your business. Wood Power Sports, a solid name you can trust.
Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
The folks, I'm Chief Meteorologist Darby Bobby with the 4029 Get Ready Weather Forecast. Folks, we are tracking a potentially very busy night of severe storms across Northwest Arkansas. We'll watch for isolated severe storms this evening and then a line coming through later on tonight, mainly after 11 o'clock. Could be very damaging winds, strong tornadoes. We'll be watching for all of it tonight. We get into tomorrow, things quiet down, highs to low 80s, and then things ramp right back up Wednesday with another threat of severe storms. That's your Get Ready Weather, only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruscin and Zach.
All right, we're back. And Joe Navoka is with us now on the McClarty Daniel hotline. Hi, Joe.
Hello. I'd like to share a story about tipping and marriage.
Okay.
First time I got married was in 1986. It was out there by Garfield, that church there, and the pastor, he was known as brother. I can't remember his name, but brother, Anyway, I gave him $100 for this, and he seemed pleased as punch. So I don't know. He didn't ask for anything. My ex-wife's family had been there. So anyway.
All right.
And Derek, don't do it. Don't do it. But the best, I've been married in 2 countries. The best bachelor party I've ever been to was in the Philippines.
Okay.
Now, them old boys, they know how to throw a party. I was on Cebu Island. Karkar was the town. But anyway, all my this one's ex-wife's relatives were all police and merchant mariners and all that stuff, and we had a pig roast. I don't know why they don't recruit the Philippines, because that's all they do is play basketball. They love it. And this old boy that was doing the pig, he must have been 6'7". He had 2 hogs strapped over his shoulder. Weighed he's carrying about 400 pounds, I'd say. Yeah, he cut their throats and he roasted them up. And we got so several people had to go to the hospital because they got too intoxicated.
Wow.
But if John Calipari needs me to go over there and scout, I'd be more than happy.
You'll take the Philippines
over
territory?
Yeah, I can speak Cebuano and some Tagalog, so
okay.
I'm good at it.
Right.
But anyway, the dog's gonna calm down tonight. Yeah, I about threw my voice out the other day when I got him howling. But he is funny. He's a kind of a part corgi. He's a good dog. My neighbor down the road passed away, and his son, because he'd been down here, would you take him? I said, yeah, I'll take him. I like animals. But anyway, thanks, guys.
Thank you,
Go
Joe.
home.
All right. Joe and Avoca. They were howling at that bachelor party in the Philippines. What are the chances? But they were.
DQ. He's a 10, but he's going on his bachelor party in the Philippines.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't love the idea of the crazy bachelor party right before you get married. I let someone cheat on me.
It was AI DQ for those of you keeping up at home. All right.
So you think that's a bad idea?
Yeah.
Will you let him out of the well for a bachelor party, or does he just get the hose that night for thinking
Depends what
about
kind
it?
of party.
Well, stuff guys do on their bachelor party.
Guys being
Like
dudes.
borderline cheat.
No.
Of course not, DQ.
No. Hey, it'd be something like, hey, I'm thinking about having a bachelor. Okay, not thinking about it any longer. No,
That's okay.
yeah, I don't want to have any fun anymore.
I'll just do a puzzle. It'll be fine.
Yeah. Top dog.
That was mean. I'm sorry. It was very mean. I shouldn't have said that. Do you have the polls ready to go over there, or not so much?
Sure, why not?
All right.
Your Ruscin and Zach X polls brought to you by Unlimited Heat and Air in Springdale, 479-225-8809 for all of your heat and air needs. Razorback baseball lost 2 out of 3 in Lexington. These normal baseball issues or no concern? 67% of you say these are normal baseball issues. Have you ever used a hotel gym? 58% of you. Now 59% of you. Live update. Say yes, you have. If you were asked, could you perform exit row duties? 76.5% of you said yes, of course I can. Before humanity explores artificial intelligence, should we do something about natural stupidity? 93.9% of you said, oh, yeah, absolutely. And if someone asks, if you ask someone where they bought something, you actually have any intention of buying it? 64% of you said no. Those are your Ruscin and Zach X polls. They're brought to you by Unlimited Heat and Air in Springdale. 479-225-8809 for all of your heat and air needs.
All right. I'm sorry. I just I was looking at this Razorback stat sheet again, and I just got thrown by the fact that in 8 league starts, Hagen Smith has given up 6 earned runs.
It's good. That's good.
6. Because, you're looking down, okay, 14, 19, 14, 12, okay. And then some of the guys that pitch less, but then you're like 6. You're like, oh, 6. Okay.
6, huh?
Yeah.
Ryan in Prairie Grove had more guys from his wedding party thrown in jail on his bachelor party than Hagen Smith has given up runs.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, this could be like a new standard
7.
now. Have you had, oh, yeah, that's right. Well, he's given up 7 runs, but one of them was unearned. He's given up 6 earned runs.
He had 7 of his bridal party thrown in jail.
Wow. Okay. That's right. This is a new thing now on the show. If you have if you have more than 6 of anything, you have done something more than Hagen Smith's given up earned runs this season in league play.
DQ Bond and Harrison would like to know, do you tip the entertainment at a bachelor party?
I guess you probably should. If there are any entertainment there.
Don't you put the money in the G-string and then what you do? At least that's what they do on the movies, right?
I wouldn't know anything about that, Derek.
No, of course not.
I go
No.
to church on
That's
Saturdays.
Right. That's right. Drinking that milk
my
every
milk
night.
and take my vitamins.
That's right. Yes.
I hope they get hit by a bus.
19 until the hour.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
Quite honestly, I don't know that anything's a matter with their football program, but just normal football issues.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com. McClarty Daniel, a vehicle for every lifestyle.
Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Robert and Victoria wanted to sell their property in Bella Vista. They turned to the Limbird Real Estate Group. From the moment they met with the Limbird team, Robert and Victoria knew they were in good hands. The team listened carefully to their needs and goals, and they developed a plan to sell the land quickly and efficiently. Over the next few weeks, Limbird Real Estate Group worked tirelessly to market the property and generate interest from potential buyers. They leveraged their extensive network of contacts and used innovative marketing strategies to get the word out about the land. Before they knew it, Robert and Victoria had multiple offers on the table. The team at Limbird helped them evaluate each offer and ultimately chose the one that was best for them. Robert and Victoria were not only satisfied with the results, but also impressed with how Limbird handled the entire process. They've been through the real estate process before, but this was by far the smoothest and most efficient experience they've ever had. Find out more about it at LimbirdTeam.com. LIMBIRD.
This is the absolute worst time of the year to be dealing with joint pain. You can't do the outdoor stuff you love. For me, it's golf. It may be hiking, fishing, jogging, or biking for you. Hey, it's Tommy Kraft. Listen, don't go through the summer missing out on life. Call QC Kinetics now and find out how they can use biologics from your own body to give new life to your aching joints, whether it's your knees, your hip, your back, your shoulder. QC's regenerative medicine protocols can restore and repair that damaged tissue. No surgery, no drugs, no downtime. This is the future of medicine. Tens of thousands of QC Kinetic patients around the country are living their best life this year because they made the call to QC Kinetics. 479-999-1234 is their number. 479-999-1234 for your free consultation. 479-999-1234. It's revolutionary treatments for joint pain, and they're here now in Northwest Arkansas. 479-999-1234 for QC Kinetics.
Get ready to roll this season with huge savings during New Holland's Ready to Roll sales event going on now at WT Equipment. Right now, get 0% financing up to 48 months on hay tools, 60 months on mid-range tractors, and 72 months on compacts. Or choose cash back and save thousands. Whether you need consistent strength and efficiency for your daily grind or an upgrade for the weekend chores, WT has the machines you need with the deals you want. Subject to credit approval, standard term conditions and restrictions apply. Down payment may be required. WT Equipment, your partner in progress.
We join the smarter guys at Stith Plumbing and HVAC. Let's listen.
What do people hate most?
Some people hate clowns. A lot hate public speaking.
But everyone hates a cold shower.
Ew! Don't put up with cold water. Call Stith Plumbing and HVAC to check your water heater.
If your water heater has failed, we consider that an emergency. We'll work as late as necessary for you to have hot water again.
Great service is not a myth. Just call Stith Plumbing and HVAC.
Call 751-9691, 751-9691, or online at stithplumbingandhvac.com. Tune in again next time to hear Brett say,
"We'll fix your cold shower. Not much we can do about those clowns."
On the next episode of the Smarter Guys at Stith Plumbing and HVAC.
Your Mach 1 market moment.
And inflation is something we've been talking about for a long time. It's trickling into 24. It's still here.
Yeah.
You know, it's a different conversation than it was a year ago.
You know, and I like this. How are Americans feeling?
Yeah.
You know, we see clients in our office every day, all ages, demographics. And I would say that there might be a slight tick up in optimism, but, you know, there's still some pessimism.
Oh, for sure.
Some concern.
I mean,
here in Northwest
I just had a conversation with a client yesterday that they were like, everything's so expensive.
Yeah.
Just the basics of going to the grocery store and you walk out with 2 bags and it was $150. And that's a very real thing, that getting the basics and trying to get by day to day. And it's costing a lot of money these days to do that. And
Visit Mach1FG.com to hear the whole conversation and get your investment questions answered. For full disclosures, visit Mach-1Financial.com/disclosures.
ESPN 99.5. Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel Hotline, 866-285-4005, live across Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach.
We've done enough
let's see here. All right. No, I can't read that.
No,
I can't read that. Joe wanting everyone to know he did not cheat at his bachelor party. He turned it down.
Our lines are open.
He turned it down.
285 4005.
That's good. All right, here. Let's see here. Let's find out what everybody learned here. All right, I got a decent one today, I think, for once. DQ, what did you learn today?
Okay, so I watched this YouTube video over the weekend. Do you guys know what selective vision is?
No.
Okay, so it's basically the stereo company RCA trying to figure out how to make movies that wasn't VHS. So they pressed movies onto vinyl.
Whoa.
Okay.
Okay. It didn't work, and it basically bankrupted the original CEOs of RCA. But so a regular vinyl has 1/3 of a mile of sound waves on it. These RCA movies had 12 miles of RCA or sound waves. Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Wrapped around. Each side could hold 60 minutes of a movie.
Wow.
And it was a big flop, and you could not touch it with your fingers or else it would mess up the entire thing because the sound waves are so sensitive.
Sounds about right.
Wow.
Okay. Okay, so two things. One, Abner sent me a 64-person best fictional athlete bracket that I think we need to talk about at some point. He said, for instance, you could have a
Jake Taylor.
Well, you could have Ebby Calvin Nuke LaLoosh or Roy McAvoy. Which is ironic because Ebby Calvin was in Bull Durham with Kevin Costner as Crash Davis, who is also in this.
Right.
In another, but I mean, it could be something like that. I'm working through it here.
Okay.
Some of these are a little obscure.
Well, for 64, you're gonna have to get pretty.
But there's some
Neon Badeau.
There are some obvious Butch McRae. I mean, there's some obvious oversights here. Like you could have and I only know
Chump, Billy Hoyle.
Well, how about Jimmy Chitwood or Billy Hoyle?
I want Billy Hoyle.
Jimmy Chitwood's a better
Street
player.
game though. He's better. Come on.
I learned today
Tougher.
that a father once hired a bunch of assassins to kill his son's online World of Warcraft carrier because he was spending too much time on it.
Yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah. I have
Cole
one.
Trickle or Ern McCracken. I'm 0 for 3 today.
Shooting at the trash can.
Yeah, shooting at the
for
trash
those
can.
of you who can't see you.
Yeah. It's a very Mikhail Mitchell way of going about this. I am bricking everything. Good God.
I learned that the woman that was the voice of Snow White got paid $970.
Yeah.
Adriana Caselotti, who
Got
was born on this
chopped
date
on
in
that.
1916. Yeah. $970. Well, I mean, back then, that's big money, right?
Sure.
You know,
I mean, it's not a bad day's work.
A house cost like $1,000, so I mean, you're almost there, right? Something like that. I don't know.
Hell, I'd take $917 right now.
Yeah, it'd be pretty good.
I'd cure some ills.
I'm not looking forward to this evening because the weather is going to apparently get rough, and Darby is saying take the warning seriously tonight.
Well, I mean, I just got a note from a friend over in Oklahoma that said the Waffle House is closed.
Folks, we are not messing around
we're
here,
not
all
gonna
right?
make it through this.
So I don't know. But yeah, they've already got the tornado warnings popping up in north and central Oklahoma right now, and it's all coming this way. So take it easy out there, all right? Tyler and Greenwood had the baby, by the way.
Oh, did they?
Well, they just sent the picture in.
That quick? Wow.
There's the baby in that little plastic box they put the babies in. What is that called?
I don't know.
The baby tray? Whatever they call that.
Yeah, the baby tray.
You know, that plastic
Baby
box. they
girl,
wheeled a baby in.
Evelyn. Oh, my gosh.
Look at that.
That is awesome.
Evelyn, a baby name, DQ, and an adult name, too.
I agree.
How about that?
Well, yeah, you're just sucking up now because you took the heat the last time.
Way to go, Tyler.
Yeah,
How
well
about
done. Not that you had anything to do with it, but
well, he was.
Is
there.
this is
one
a
point
show
he did.
first baby born during the show?
Yeah, I believe that's correct. Yes.
From labor, that was quick.
Yeah, look at that.
That was a really quick.
That was
labor.
really, really quick.
She wasn't messing around. No,
This Abner
Evelyn was ready to get out here and see the world.
We've now got 2 confirmations that this is the first baby born during the show.
All right.
All right.
Hey, look at that.
Congratulations.
Top that morning show.
Yeah.
We had a baby born.
Tomorrow on the morning show, a baby is born.
That's right. That's right.
Huh.
Guys, I heard we had a baby born.
Yeah, we gotta. We'll text him later and get more information. But congratulations.
We are told it is a medical bassinet. That's
Thank
the
you.
name of the plastic box that they put the
Medical
babies in.
bassinet. Okay.
No, that's right.
All right.
Russell and Mountain Home. Woohoo! New baby. Better sign it quick. That's
a great
right.
point. I'm on my way down to Greenwood. We'll get it signed and make it authentic.
That's right. You better get one of those little holograms like they put on the baseballs.
Right.
Authenticate
Or you
it.
get you got to get the little stamper thing. Anybody know? Does anyone know a notary?
That's right. Notarize the baby's
Notarize
foot.
the baby.
All right. We now have one more listener.
Yeah.
How about that?
Ben in Bentonville would like to know how many babies have been conceived during the show.
This is unlike Drive Time where they have a listener die every day. We have one born. How about that?
Dougie.
Yes. I love it. See, because it's an older crowd. You understand. All right. Good. All right. Fine. Oh, man. Let's see here. And the baby was not named after any of us, so that's good.
Now, here's a texter out of the 479. He had bingo with the baby.
Yeah, baby bingo. We printed like one card with that on it. That's pretty good.
Yeah, very nice.
Right. All right. We've had a baby.
Grouch
during
with
the
some
show.
sage advice. Make sure neither one of us is on the birth certificate.
Right.
Good to know.
I never met her, I swear.
I have no idea. Was not there.
All right. Look at that.
That's exciting. We've never had a baby
No,
born on
this
the
is
show.
a historic moment. JB says, I thought the baby trays were like the heat lamps at buffets. No, this isn't
Do not
prime.
do that.
This is not prime rib. It's a baby. All right, come on.
Ugh. You are mean.
This guy's thinking that they're like, the mashed potatoes at the Golden Corral. You got to keep one of the. No.
It's not an Egg McMuffin, man. Come on. Be better.
As the great George Carlin once said, it's not camping equipment. It's a baby. Touch the thing every now and then. I mean, come on.
Did we get that clean?
No, there's music playing. It's not-
I'll clean it up. But
Abner, I'll pay you $5 to never send that in.
Oh,
all right?
no. I'll get it myself. That's a must-have. I'll pay you $5 not to touch the thing.